team of LCS News deserve, well, their time in the limelight. They've been talking about me all week, putting out threats. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're talking water pistols a lot. They want to go GTA style. I dare them to come anywhere near me. And by the way, if this live gets restricted, remember I've got 7 other profiles I can go live on. So, yeah. They can watch me all they want tonight, but I'm ready for this shit. So I'd love it if you could all please share this live out, tap, 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 and get all the relevant people here. And I'm talking everyone, because you know what, as from tonight, not only am I going to claim my name in one respect, that I ain't just targeting the one person. It started between me and one person, yeah, and now I've got all these men that have all of a sudden jumped on the bandwagon. They've made profiles about my mum. They've put me on YouTube. They've put my children on YouTube. They've mocked my children. No, we're not saying Mr. Boombastic's done anything. He's all right, as far as I'm aware anyway, as long as he's not on this list. We're talking about everyone that's on this list. So, basically, there's been a lot of things that have been done on YouTube. And I don't know, to be fair, I just think all this tit for tat, yeah, that's fine, the observer, darling. All this tit for tat, it's getting a bit silly now, and I'm just sick of playing these little games. I asked the pirate at the bottom 18 months ago, right there, for the DBS, enhanced DBS. He says in his own words, he's been to prison. He said in his own words, he's spoke up on grooming gangs. I went away, exposed him for being Mr. XY, a police informant. Now, I'm going to prove something tonight, because there's a man on this list here called Mikey P. At the minute, I believe he's doing his own little bush tucker trials, hiding out because he's wanted by the police, yeah? Well, Mikey P rang me not long ago, trying to give it the smooth talk. Yeah, what's this fucking rangy Dan? Like that, like, oh, I'll give you all the info, but don't think I'm stupid. I know what you're up to. But me, one step ahead, I thought, I'll just be clever about this. So I said, yeah, he wanted to go and check me out. He said, well, can I check you out? I said, yeah, go for it. Michelle Matthews, Ashton Underline. What more would you like? Would you like my date of birth? Would you like my home address, seeing as Neo Anderson's already got my home address? Why don't you go and get the info and run your background checks, yeah? And then get back in touch with me. Well, I never got back in touch with me, but one thing he did do, he went snaking back to Rangi. Oh, yeah. Giving Rangi all the information. I spoke to that fucking Queen Bee, innit? Well, do you know what? Queen Bee was one step ahead, because not only did I record my call with the absolute big-nosed, weird-looking creature that he is, looks like Gollum, yeah, doing his little bush tucker trials. Hi, Sally, darling. But there he is, trying to ring my phone, get information, ask me to give him whatever, and then he went away running to Rangi. So I thought, okay, cocknose, win it here, Phil Mitchell wants to give it all the Billy Big Spuds, does he? Doing all this little, snaking about. Well, I warned him, sent him a little voice note, and I said, you know what? When you get grassed up on, or when you've got the police up your batty crease, yeah, just remember this one. Who's in your circle? Well, who is in his circle? That's right. The pirate at the bottom there. LCS News Rangi. Well, what's interesting? Mikey P here, Phil Mitchell. I'll show you a picture in a minute. He basically right now is on the run. Needs to hand himself in because his location's been leaked. Information's been shared about him. Yeah, do you not think that's a bit weird? Now, to be fair, these are snakes snaking on each other, innit? But did I not warn people when Rangi's around? People are getting grassed. People are getting arrested. Yeah. Well, just bear that one in mind, okay? But I'll show you that in a minute. I'll show you proof as well, what this Mikey P has actually said. And maybe you'll understand what I'm actually saying. Yeah, 1 minute, Sarah, darling. I've missed you, girl. Where have you been? There we go, babe. You've got full control of the idiots that are coming in and out. So let's move on to another one. We're going to go to Mike P in a minute, though, because I've screenshotted all the evidence on him. Let's look at JAOC there. I mean, a lot of you look up to this guy. Oh, I love you too, beautiful. A lot of people look up to this guy here, this other bald-headed creature. I mean, we can call this one Grant Mitchell. Got Grant and Phil. Anyway, so this one comes on here, talks about protecting women and kids, yeah? Well, did you all know? Thank you, Paul. So are you, my darling. Did you know Baldylocks in the middle there is actually exposed for, what was it again? That's right, threatening to dox my address where my kids are. Oh, and what else did he say? If I carry on making any more adult content, then, yeah, it's going to expose me. Now, number one, if I was doing adult content, I'm an adult. It's for adults. Number two, what's it got to do with him, what I'm doing with my fucking life? Eh? And if it's about protecting women and kids, why is he sat there laughing with the pirate at the bottom going, yeah, I've seen those videos, you dirty man, you've admitted to watching videos. That definitely, certainly wasn't me. But yet you want to try and degrade me, JAOC. But you claim to have files on your website, don't you? Eh, shithead? And what are on them files? Let's think back. That's right. Young girls from China in schoolgirl uniforms. Why would you be needing all these images of young girls in schoolgirl uniforms in China? Why are you claiming to expose the big boss of TikTok, but yet you sat on TikTok chatting shit on a daily? I mean, that is the most annoyingest thing as well. But to come on here, Andrew, and threaten me, and you're going to dox my address, well, come at me, big man. Come at me. Because you're another one, aren't you? Sat there with your software, your little laptops, your computers, your images of children, your hidden agendas. You're nothing but a dirty old man. And you know what you're doing. You know full well what you're doing. But we'll come on to you in a minute because I've got something to expose on your website, you dirty old man. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Tell you what, let's go to him there, the other bald one, Mike OX. Small, shall we say. He wishes. Yeah? Now, this is Rangi's new mod. Mike at the top here with that filter with those big blue eyes that he doesn't even own him. Now, are you ready for this, guys? Breaking news. Rangi's mod and Rangi's new worker for LCS News is only a only flowers person. Oh, yeah. You know, these are the men that have degraded me for months, haven't they? Spoke about my body parts, spoke about my modelling back in the day, tried to expose me for doing modelling, trying to make me feel like shit as a woman for being a normal woman in life that loves fashion, makeup. They tried to degrade me for that. Every single little bit of them. Well, I want you to take a good look at him at the top. Mike OX is going to get his head OX. Not only does he apparently become a sheriff who swore upon an oath and he's telling everyone he's walking around with water pistols and handcuffs. Hey, I'd fold him in half, let me tell you, if he come anywhere near me. Hey, talk about flying kicks everywhere. chins will be going for a spin. That's all I'm going to say. Don't know who the fuck they think they are, thinking they can come on here, telling the world they're running around like fucking Robocop. Do you know what I mean? Robocop, though. Serious on a level. Sheriff? May as well just release the whole of HMP Forest Bank and Strangeways and let them loose with a pair of handcuffs, because you know what? This is what these lot are. Walking HMPs, domestic violent perpetrators, as well as NONCESs and wrong'uns. Did you hear that, Rangi? I can spell and read. Can you? No. Say you're a journalist. You're a shit person at reading, aren't you? Hey, idiot. Anyway, let's get back to where I am. So Mike here at the top. I goes on my decoy account the other night and I thought, right, who the hell is this guy here getting all beefy with on TikTok but won't message me? Just another little bald-headed little weasel who can only gob it off to women. So I thought, I'll play this one clever. I won't go on my account. I'll go on a decoy one, which you all seen. And there I am typing to him, saying to him, so what tells you can have, pistols and you could do this and do that? Well, he's going on with himself, but at the same time, did you know he told my decoy account to subscribe to his Only Flowers page so I can see his cheese string. His dirty cheese string, right? Now, this is Rangi's new minion, who they are proper up each other's cheese strings, and they're tying them cheese strings together, right? And they're going, whoop, 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 whoop. Do you know what I mean? And then what happens is this relationship grows and they start having little dealings. Like the other night I was recording him, and what did he say? Yeah, when I get my sheriffs on board, I'm going to start getting some water pistols. And instead of Rangi saying, correcting him, going, you shouldn't say that, we don't incite that. Do you know what he said? Don't say no more. Don't say no more, he says. Now, do you understand where I'm coming from with this shit? This is what I've had to sit here and tolerate for weeks, yeah. All these old dirty men with the bald heads going around saying they can change the world, they're going to fix this, they're going to fix that. But yet look at them at their ages, sitting on here, being so stupid, plotting and planning serious crimes towards members of what? The government and the public. Now, you all might have some dealings with the government, yeah, but you don't come after members of the public. And you certainly do not go to people's placement of work and abuse their mind for. I'm sorry, but you just don't. And all these threats coming online, giving it this and that, the Billy Big Spuds, you're literally digging your own hole. That's all I'm going to say. Now, as for Mike, why is he asking me to subscribe to his page to see his cheese string? Because 5 minutes later, do you know what phrase he used? Yeah, well, she's going against Rangi. Me and Rangi just want to save women and kids. So he offered me to go and subscribe to his cheese string with his name, Mike Ox. Probably small. Hence, that's why he's bragging that it's long. Because really, he's got insecurities with his cheese string, right? But, come on. Do you understand? Like, what is going on here? So, they mocked me. We had this Neo Anderson here with his sweaty leather jacket right at the bottom next to the pirate, Rangi. You know that inspector, she's on Only Flowers and she's doing this and she's doing that, but yet members of their team, these dirty old disgusting creatures, which I would not look at or touch with a 10-foot barge pole. I'd rather stick pins in my eyelids and stick them to my cheeks, right? Just so I don't even have to traumatise my eyeballs by looking at any of these. But can you imagine these on Only Flowers? Ew! But then, something come to me. What are they doing with Only Flowers, eh? Dissing women, taking women's pictures just like mine. What are they really up to? Just bear that one in mind, ladies. Yeah? But we'll come back to him in a minute. Because he's another one. He wants to give it all Billy Big Spuds and go around asking people to subscribe to his Baby Bell page. We don't want to see the stinky Baby Bell page. I can smell him through my phone right now. Seriously. Ugh. I will never, ever look at Cheddar the same ever again. Now, who do we move on to here? Hang on, I know. Let's look at this sweaty Betty here with the hoodie on. Him in the middle, the one who looks like he's not bathed in weeks. I can smell the stench of rollies. You know, roll-ups. The nicotine smell. I can smell it in that beard of his, along with sour milk, where he's dribbled his frosties. Ugh. Because he's toothless. Saying that, no, he can't be toothless because he looks like he don't even brush his teeth either. But yeah, he wants to mention Queen Bee all the fucking time. Well, if you don't brush your teeth and you don't bath and you certainly don't wash your pits, then please don't mention my name. Don't mention how I live. And do not talk about my sons. Yeah? Because this guy here, guys, I've got to break something to you because I've just found something out tonight now and I am highly concerned, and I'm sure you lot are going to be in a minute when I show you. So, this guy, Jack Reports, his name is. Remember when I told you all I was on TV 15 years ago, which I've never kept it a secret? In fact, it was the making of me. Just because the headline said, neighbour from hell, but it weren't. It said I was a party animal. If people read the actual article, Michelle Matthews, party animal, neighbour was told the party was not going to go ahead. Now, I mean, if that's a proper criminal, if that's a proper crime, then please penalise me right now for partying too hard. Penalise me for partying too hard as a young lady. Now, this documentary was aired 15 years ago. I was a silly young mum, bit lost in the world, gone through trauma after trauma, but I picked myself up. I went to prison. I went to youth offenders, right? But I can tell you what I went to youth offenders for. Number one, antisocial behaviour. I was a right little cow. Honestly, even officers today look at me and go, Michelle, how you're where you are today. Wow. And honestly, they do it. We have laughs about it and jokes because I was a little rebel. I'm not even going to sit here and say I was an angel. I was a little shit. Right? I ran the estates. I could run pretty fast. The police used to say I was the quickest runner for a female. From the ages of 14 onwards, I didn't care. Do you know why I didn't care? Because not only did I go through SA and my own abuse through my childhood, but I was lost. I was craving love. My mum was an alcoholic, but you know what? It didn't mean I didn't love her. I loved her with all my heart, and I still do today, even though she's not here. And my dad. Loved him more than anything. But I was lost. But I can sit here and admit that. And I let my kids down at the beginning when they were born. I did. I went to prison when they needed me the most. I went to prison when my mum needed me the most. I went to prison when really I could have done so much better and had great opportunities that I did have put in my way at the time, but I messed it up. So when I sat in that prison, I thought, what am I going to do? Didn't know where to start. Love you too, guys, and thank you everyone for your support. But I sat there and I'm like, what do I do? And there was one time I was sat on my prison bed and I got a call. Well, the prison got a call to say that my son was poorly, my youngest. And you all know I have to I'm literally going through murders right now with his health and everything else. So when he was a baby, right, he was even worse. And I literally sat there on a prison bed and I was like, what do I do? My mum says to the prison, can I speak to my daughter? And he said, no, she's in prison, right? So I'm thinking, what the hell? Like, this is my child. What am I going to do? I had a massive panic attack. Well, after that, I went to see this little nun. And do you know what? She was lovely. In Style Prison, I did. I went into the nun. And I sat there and I just broke down in tears and I said, I don't want this life. It's not for me. And I can admit that. But I was also in prison for a fray. Right? I got into a fight, which led me, I give as good as I got. And that's why I got charged with a fray. But I can tell you what I was charged for. When you quiz me and you say, Queen, what did you go to prison for? Antisocial behaviour. But I was a youth offender. I'm a woman today. Back then, I was just a young, silly woman. Young girl, not even a woman. But I also got done for a fray, which back in the day was classed as a serious charge. But today, they've like sort of lowered the way it comes across now and the narrative to it. And it is an assault charge. It was a fight between me and another lady. Put it this way, a car bonnet got the best of it with a head shape. And I took full responsibility for it. And when I come out of prison, I put up a fight for my kids, put up a fight for my mum. And look at me today. Look at me today. So I was 19, 20, going on to 21 when I started coming away from prison. And, you know, I had to go and seek help with my mental health. That was the first thing. God, how the hell do you move forward and heal? You've got to realise your mental health plays a big, massive part. And I'm not even justifying it with that, but at the same time, I know I needed help. So I went and got it. And now look at me. I've made some silly mistakes in the past. I really have. But one thing I haven't done as a grown-ass woman today, I haven't got a criminal record. I've got a clean DBS. I've been in the newspaper for passing an enhanced clean DBS, for doing peer mentoring training, because I like helping other people. But I'll happily sit here and tell you what my goal is, to be a criminal profiler. That don't make me corrupt, because all that involves is sitting down and watching these snakes and looking at them for what they are. That does not make me a bad person in any way. If anything, that makes me help you guys wake up and realise what the hell is in front of you. I can analyse the behaviour, everything about these people. 1 minute I'm in the heads, next minute I try to come out of the heads and it's like, wow, how the hell do they cope? And I've come to assumptions with these lot. Well, not even assumptions, because I've seen the evidence. These lot on the screen have got vulnerabilities, but in their own way. They're still idiots, but they're all snaking each other. So you've got the pirate at the bottom, right? Rangi. Then you've got Neo next to him. Well, what's Neo used for? Come on, guys. Please donate to LCS News. Support us and buy us a coffee. He's just a little sighting. Sighting. Right? But guess what he's got? He's got a brain injury. Oh, yeah. He's got a brain injury. Oh, don't you worry, John. I'm all over that one. So, yeah, he's got a brain injury, our Neo, which makes him 10 times more vulnerable. Yes, Rangi, I will polish your shoes with my tongue. I will lick your toes. I will do what I'm told. Because some of these just want validating and just want friends. Because ask yourself, why have they had to turn to people like Rangi in the first place? That's right, because they're known criminals. I mean, did you all know Neo Anderson actually hurt his wife because she wanted him to get the COVID jab? Now, I'm going to say this, and I said it the other night. A lot of us have got our views on the COVID jabs. At the beginning, I think every one of us had scares. Some of us were doing what we thought was right. So his wife, or should I say his partner, was one of them. You know, everyone's being told you need to do this, you need to do that. If you've got conditions already, go and protect yourself. So that's what she wanted to do. But he didn't want to. But instead he had to bring physical harm to her. Rather than sitting down like a grown-ass man, going, all right, love, you know, like, can we make an agreement? He had to do something to her. Just like when he rang me one night. Yeah. Then I rang him back. And I says, hey, Neo, it's me, Queen Bee. Yeah, he didn't want to gob it off to males in my house, but he wanted to gob it off to me. That tells me what he is. A little weasel. Men who can only give it out to women are pussy holes, yeah? Men who can only give it out to women are insecure. Insecure little bitches. They sit here and go, the police are corrupt, yeah? Well, why are they running to the police? That Queen Bee's saying this and that Queen Bee's saying that. Why are they wasting police resources and the rest of it? For what? Little showdowns on TikTok. Well, it's getting a bit desperate now and pathetic. And let's face it, I mean, Rangi, the last time he went to headquarters in Manchester, did he or didn't he get arrested? Did he come out and go, oh, look, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? But he didn't come out and tell you he spent 24 hours in police cells, though, did he? No, of course he didn't. Because he only wants you to see what he wants you to see. Now, let's move on to something here. See him with that hood on. He thinks putting up that documentary of me 15 years ago and teaming up with Rangi is like some sort of payback or whatever. Well, guys, in a minute, I'm going to show you some images, screenshots of the accounts, of the discussions, and just how low LCS News goes when they can't get their own way. And wait until you see how they speak about children, how they really don't care about children. Remember, LCS News is about protecting women and children. Well, on multiple occasions, my children have been referred to as brats. Apparently, they've done nothing with their lives. The scummy little brats. Yeah. This is coming from these lot on the screen who all live in the back of a van, who all have no wife, no life, nothing. Yet my 19-year-old boy is smashing life. Hey, been on TV the whole lot for positive reasons. Yet these on here can only bully and degrade, once again, vulnerable women, but now young people and children. And I ain't going to let these lot think they're going to come on here and degrade my kids and get away with it. But also, my mum. Oh, yeah, you want to see the comments on that documentary? They need to take that scooter off her. She ain't disabled. There's nothing wrong with her. Well, that fucking woman's now dead. You heartless bunch of pieces of shit. Every single one of yous. You want to sit there and mock a dead woman and make TikTok profiles. You want to call yourself LCS News Jack Reports. Well, did you all know this guy, yeah, with his dirty, stinky, nicotined up fucking sour milk beard, yeah? Do you all want to know what he's doing currently? Tell me if this sounds weird. He's only watching migrants come over here on boats live. Can someone tell me why you'd be doing that? Now, why would LCS News be watching all the migrants coming over here, setting up another website called, are you ready for this? Rubber Dinghy Rapids, bro. I'm going to bring it all up in a minute for you to see, and we're going to go through it slide by slide. Remember, if I get any restrictions, I'll come back on. If this account gets took down, we've got another 7. I'm going to try and be as bit slower as I can tonight, guys. Do apologise about the noise. The lads are on the computers and whatnot. No, Kieran and Jordan. And as well, just bear with me because I've had really bad chest pains all night. So, yeah, I'm just going to go a bit slower as I go along tonight. So, let's move on to the next character before I bring other things up on the screen. Let's look at Chippy over there on your left, next to him with the hoodie. Now, I do believe this Jack reports is actually him, Chippy. Stephen or Stephen Chip Chase. Chip Chase is just a guy who likes to drink. Thanks, darling. I've just got your message. As soon as I come off air, I'll send you a message, hon. Stephen Chip Chase gets favours from Ranky and Ranky gets favours from him. Exchanges within broccoli, sherbet and the devil's juice, which we all know for the brewery man makes, you know. And this guy, Rangy clicks his fingers and Stephen Chip Chase goes running for Rangy. We're talking attacks on people's homes, attacks on people's vehicles, setting up websites. In fact, it was him who set up LCS News. Did you know that, guys? Yes, that's Rangy. That's the one. But as you can all see tonight, I think I'm now trying to prove a point at the same time that we ain't just targeting Rangy. We ain't targeting communities. We're targeting one whole community that have got wrongings in this community. We're a whole. We're not, we're not doing all that dividing and that, oh, he said, she said, did you know he's racist? And no, we're not having any of that anymore from Rangy, not a chance. Why is it, once again, Rangy is the only Asian man that you can see on my screen? Look at the rest of the individuals, yeah? So I want this to be a bit of a wake-up call before anyone ever tries to come at me again. I've took it on the chin for months and I'm proud of myself because I could have reacted, but I didn't. Thought, do you know what? I'll sit back and I'll show everyone in time, yeah, that my loyalties stick with number one. And do you know who that is? The victims, young people and women and men who are victims. But I ain't gonna lie, the shit from these lot that I've seen, most of it who have been victims are the women. So yeah, Stephen Chip Chase, we're going to get more into him and his little YouTube account in a minute and what he's been commenting. And then we're also going to give him some feedback. So if he's listening, which I know he is because I've caught him spying on my profiles now 6 times tonight already. I hope he's tuned in. You better get ready. Now let's look at him at the bottom with the glasses on, shall we? That is Brains and Rewired. Now, this guy, I swear down, he really needs his brain rewiring. In his videos, it's, yeah, come together, we're here to defend children. But did you know he's asking for young people to come forward for music projects, get involved with some karate lessons? I mean, who the fuck is he doing karate with? Brother, ew. None of these guys can even throw a karate chop, do you know what I mean? Literally, if they come to me, yeah, I'll give them a few little hints and tips. That's all I'm saying. So, he's at it. He wants to teach kids now a music project. He wants to get kids off the streets, yeah, of London. Oh, God. Do you know what he says, guys, in his own videos? Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown to how these guys are moving and operating. And as we go along with the slideshows, you'll understand what I mean. This guy has turned around in his own videos and gone, I want you rug dealers to come forward, hand in all your money, hand it to charity. Hang on, you rug dealers. If you owe dealers thousands of pounds, it's all right. Just give it all away to Rangy and his team. Yeah, they'll secure it for you. And you, in the meantime, your life will be in danger. Never mind, it's all right. It's all down to these losers on the screen. Because so just tell me, who comes online and asks rug dealers to hand in the rug money to hand to charity? I'll tell ya, these lot here. Do you know what this guy is actually calling out for? Young boys. Yeah, young boys of London. Posting up lads with the ballys on. And, you know, meat levers in their hands. Apparently he's going to help them and sort them out. Is this guy for real? Is this guy actually for real? Come to me and hand in your rug money. We'll put it to charity. Never mind, your life could be in serious danger because you've got half of Morocco or fucking Mexicano or fucking wherever coming after your backside. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. These guys are on a different planet. Once again, that tinfoil hat needs to go woohoo, woohoo. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, I've been sat here today, racking. Shut up, you two. Look, even the boys taking a mic now. But it's been racking my brains all day today. Who is this guy to be offering young boys to come in and do this and that? Number one, does he have a license to do it? Number two, does he have some enhanced DBSs? Does he have some certificates, training? You can't just come on TikTok and start speaking to kids and offering them this and that. No, I thought Rangi was bad. Well, this donut, Brains and Rewired, is actually one of the most closest members to LCS News and Rangi. Honest to God. I am absolutely mortified but amused at the same time. Only Rangi and his crew could ask rug dealers to give up the rug money and put their own lives in danger. Duh. Anyway, let's move on to the next. But we will come back to him because he looks like a little Wurzel Gummidge. I'm sorry, but something creepy about him. We've got Law up there. Look at him. Law. Quagmire. Oh, God. Law. He just looks like that guy out. Is it Family Guy? It is, isn't it?
Quagmire.
Yeah, Quagmire. That's who it looks like. I just can't get my head around it. But this guy is another one. Likes to degrade women. Did you know he's been posting up Muslim women? But then next to the Muslim women in, you know, when they're dressed in their saris and stuff, he's been posting up women, yeah, with no clothes on. And he's been mocking Muslim women. Because that's all these men can do is degrade. Yeah, talking about imagine this and imagine that. Seriously, he's vile. But also, he's jumped on this little bandwagon. And when I called him out and said, do you have kids? No, don't have kids. But, you know, I'm in it to help the kids. If you don't have kids, what kids are you helping? Nah, just one dirty old man with a hidden agenda. Now, let's go to him at the bottom there. Well, under Law. Green Dick. Green Drip. Green Drip admitted online that he's not allowed to see his children because he was accused of essaying them with a product, an object, right? So bad that his own daughter needed stitching up. I swear to God, put me in a room with these men because they don't scare me. They might be able to go after the women that don't fight back and them vulnerable little kids, but I tell you what, I dare these men come anywhere near me because I'm ready for every single one of you, you twats. I am. You want war? You want to get your little military army, little Jimmy Saviles together? Get them together. Because I've got my army. Me, myself, and I. Because you know what makes me laugh? We've got one man right at the bottom there, that little pirate, Rangi. This started between me and him. I'm still sat here today, not scared of none of yous. None of yous. But you think you lot can come fight in this man's battles? And you're not going to get exposed? Nah. You have picked on the wrong woman. And one day a worse woman than me is going to come along. And karma is going to wipe every single one of yous either off this earth in HMP or where you belong, especially you, Mr. Lateef. Because let's face it, we already know, don't we? How many gangs are after you right now? How many gangs are after you right now? Because what are you? You're a super grass. But you want to come on here, give it all the, check me, I'm a Tommy Robinson supporter. Then 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning, you want to go and disrespect the Asian community. Sitting there and come out with bare bullshit when they're asking you, why are you portraying us as grooming gangs, Rangi? What do you always say? No, I'm speaking about the authorities. But you don't ever mention the podcast you did on YouTube. What was it again? You spoke up about a grooming gang. You've been, petrol outside your house. Your cars have been done. You've been done. You've had your finger been cut off. You know what I mean? What more? What more could you possibly do to expose yourself? But these people can't actually see that. Do you know why? Because it shows that there is a lot of loyal people on here and they want to see the good in you. But I am not going to allow that because they're too good to even have the piss took out of some of these. And I'm telling you now, don't think I'm going to keep sitting here and watching you play snakes and ladders day in, day out. You and your little cronies on this screen. As well, this pirate, he's still in operation, guys. Would you like to see a little bit of something now, yeah? As much as I don't like this guy, I'm going to show you now. Bear with me. And I don't like this guy. He's horrible. Thinking he can ring me, trying to get information while Queen is one step ahead of him. Hence it says, Inspector Queen, for a reason. Look at the screen for a minute, yeah? No one's going to tell me that's not Rangi. Screenshot it. Give it a good zoom in. Go on. So, grooming gang sent to court. He was the only one. He made an effort to wrap that face up. Look closely at the beard and the jumper. Do you know where Rangi went wrong? He wore that same jumper. That same dirty, scruffy jumper in a different video where he was trying to expose social workers. See, this is why I love doing what I do. And do you know when everyone's coming out and going, yeah, go away, do your research. Do you know what I mean? But I'm passionate about doing what I do. And, you know, this is what gets positive results. If you're good at something, if you know you're good at it, you're going to smash it. And for me to deliver something to you guys, do you think when I've gone quiet, I'm just doing whatever? No, I'm still sat here doing what I need to do in the background so I can bring to you guys everything that I have dug out, everything that I have found. Nothing's been manufactured, copied or pasted. And for everyone to keep believing that bullshit, well, I'm telling you now, you must be on some really good stuff. Because I'd like some of this to see the goodness in this man. Because I don't know how anyone can see any good in him. He's a piece of shit. Simple as that. So there he is, a grass. Yeah? Look at that. Look at the features. Now, in a minute, I'm going to show you a few breakdowns of pictures with Rangi. He changes all his different glasses. He's got different glasses. Rounder glasses in one image. Square glasses in another image. Sometimes he don't have glasses on. He doesn't actually need glasses, by the way, guys. I've been told that by his own family. Then he grows his beard out. Then he shaves it. Then he's shaving all his hair, but then he'll grow his hair out. Why does this man need so many different identities? He's going to Birmingham, he'll grow his hair. He's going to Bradford, he'll shave his hair. He's going to London, he'll dress up smart for once. Comes back to Manchester, Bradford, Huddersfield, Sheffield. Just stays in the same clothes for weeks and weeks. What is it again? If an elder, am I right, in the Asian communities, you know, basically smell a little bit stronger, shall we say. They've got like, it classes them as an elder or something. And basically, I've been told that Rangi likes to smell for a reason because it helps him blend in. So, you know, the gangs that are after him, they don't know it's him. They just look at him and go, oh, poor innocent man. But it's not. It's not. Did you know Rangi was actually a big timer back in the day? Before everything got stripped away from him. And you all know why that was, but we will come to that, don't worry. So bear with me, guys, because I've got more shit yet. Trust me, we're just getting started. That's all I'm going to say. Now, where is it? This is LCS News website, guys. This is what he often tells you to go to, right? Submit a ticket on the website. They'll get in touch with you. Look at that. That's my police station. I'm glad that me and the police station round here give him entertainment for his poxy little website. But where's the abuse? Where's all the things that he says every week go on his website? He's going to deliver this, deliver that. He ain't delivering shit. Now, this is how you submit a ticket on his page. You click on any of them and you fill your details out. And then at the bottom it says to record in your IP address. Even that is very strange. Very, very fucking strange. Why do they need to record IP addresses and the rest of it? What a load of shit. We've got our Thomas here, Thomas Anderson, with his little shades on, thinking, look at me, I'm a cool guy. Well, he's not. This is the image he likes to portray. A bit like Rangi. They'll pick the best images, the profile pictures and whatnot, and in reality, they're just shriveled up, dirty old little pancakes, right? Now, look at him. This is Clicko Dick. Clicko Pick. What sort of name is that? Anyway, here's another one. We've called him out. He ain't got no kids. Apparently, he's just causing the cause because he's part of the cause because he cares. He's all about the kids. How does he know what it's like to be about the kids? Or have a bone in his body that empathises with kids if you don't have kids? Do you understand? And when I asked him, well, what are you doing in LCS News? Well, just wanted to jump on and support it because I like Rangi. Ah, right. So you wanted to come in with your hidden agendas then. Well, this guy and this guy, oh, do you know what they like to do together? Clicko Dick and Neo Anderson, Thomas Anderson. They like to exchange images and downloaded videos of 12-year-old girls. Yeah. And as well with Thomas Anderson, Neo, him right now on the screen, he also likes to do something else. And I'm sorry, guys, but this is a trigger warning now. There's Thomas Anderson's ID. Oh, and there's his brain injury card. Take a good look at his recommendations now. I've said this 100 times over and over. I get recommendations for pet products. Because you know me, I've got many pets. I love my pets. I love dressing my pets up and making funny content. Because that's what TikTok should be about. Why is this creature getting these recommendations? But as well, he's got a 3D printer. And he's got 3D software. What amazes me with these dirty pervs, they can afford all these 3D printers and softwares, but they don't own a roof over their heads. Do you know what I'm saying? That in itself is very, very weird. That in itself is, alarm bells. So, I would scroll down on that picture, but I'm not going to because it's disgusting. Put it this way, it is an S doll, as you can see from the writing as well on top of the doll's head. So, there's our Thomas Anderson with his little billboard, I love Rangi. Now, let's talk about cock nose on your left. Big nose. Mikey P. Mikey P, him in the suit there, who thinks he's a bit of a top-notch lawyer, but really just stinks like gone off roll-ups. He's in the bushes doing his own little bush tucker trials on the run from the police. Do you know why? Because apparently he's been grassed up. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you let snakes into your little groups, isn't it? I'd love to know how many of you have had the police in your group since Rangi's actually been around. I really would. Anyway, Mikey P, let me just get the info up here, guys, to show you. Bear with me. Give me a minute. I've got so much, it's unreal. Oh my God, bloody hell, where's it gone? Mikey P. 1 minute, guys, sorry. We are getting there, I promise. God, guys, I've got so much on here. It is absolutely mental. I'm only looking for a freaking comment as well. Is that it? Possibly. There it is. Read that, guys. Read this. In fact, is that even the one? Yeah. So he's been effed over and grassed up. Effed over and grassed up. Oh, yeah. This is the guy who rang me the other month. Trying to, get information. And then when I told him it was nothing but a TV version of Phil Mitchell, started receiving calls and threats off these bald-headed little weasels on behalf of Rangi. And I says to him, these were the words. When you get fucked up, mate, by the 5-0, and when shit hits the fan, don't come running to Queen and going, you did tell us so. I think this time's coming, but I don't want the likes of these to run to me. I want them to run away. Yeah, they can keep running. Because this spineless coward here on the screen has actually proved something to me. Isn't it funny how he can storm on TikTok, make a bit of entertainment, eh? For everyone else on here, for everyone else who's been arrested by the police, he'll sit there and fight it out for them. He'll read out the rights to the officers. But now he's on the run, doing his bush tucker trials. Oh, Mikey P. Do you know what that makes you? A fraud. A fraud, as Rangi would say. You're a fraud. Because any real man who's got substance, yeah, who really can fight for other people would fight for themselves. But you run. You know what that tells me? You're a spineless fraud coward. You want entertainment. You want to show people on here, look at me, I'm fucking Robocop, innit? You're a muppet, mate. Absolute muppet. You're another one. Admitting you're part of EDL and, you talk down to women and you're an abuser. You admit it on your own content because you know, yeah, that is all you are. But it's men like you that I ain't scared of. It's men like you that think you can bully women, abuse women, because you like to be in control. Well, I'm sorry, Mikey P, but even when I look at your face, that fucking nose, you don't scare me, pal. You're nothing but an absolute little bitch running. And why are you on the run again? That's right. Water pistols. Because all you want to do is incite hate and violence. Because that's all you muppets do. You want to cause this war. You're bringing it. In fact, you and Rangi together are actually responsible for most hate crimes. Did you know that? On different communities, LGBTQ, LGBTQ, yeah. No, LGBT. Right, seriously now. You're responsible for that. You're responsible for attacks on the Muslim community. Who do you actually think you are? Think you could go around and abuse people and get away with it? Well, you're not. Because I'm going to put a stop on it. How many more groups, eh? How many more groups do I need to warn to just stop? But you just want to keep putting yourselves out there. You want to keep exposing yourselves. And you know, I'll tell you what I don't like as well, the bullying. Why do you think you can bully people that are gay? What has that got to do with you? Why are all your posts quick enough to call all these other people? But you know what? These people you're doming and dissing and trying to put down, they've all got partners. They've got lives. They've got jobs. What have you got again? That's right, nothing but a wet, stinky bush full of dog shit. And you think you can come on here, be the high almighty, you dress up in a suit, go and fight someone's case at a court. Because what, you want to look hard on a video? Come and see me, big man. Come and see me, yeah? I'll pipe you down a little bit. Because once again, you don't scare me. See that nose? Literally needs trimming. Because you look like Pinocchio, kid. Do you know what I mean? That's what you look like. But you're another one. Hidden agendas. You want to do this, you want to do that. You abuse women. So what is your cause in LCS News? Eh? What are you doing for LCS News, eh, Baldylocks? Come on. That's right. Fuck all. Apart from trying to give yourself some ego boost going, look at me, I'm fucking Robocop. You're a muppet, mate. Nothing but a little bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Here he is the last one you just seen then was Phil Mitchell. This one is Grant Mitchell. So Grant Mitchell here, Andrew, aka JAOC. Well, this guy threatened to dox my address and said if I do any more adult content, basically he's coming for me. Now, if I was doing adult content, why does that matter? I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass woman. Who is this bald-headed, mucky, disgusting, pancake-faced thing talking about? Do you know what I mean? Because in a minute, whoa, got some explosive info. Trust me. So yeah, this guy thought he could threaten me, but he's another one. Dirty little weasel with pictures of young girls in the uniforms in China talking about his exposing the big boss of TikTok. What's his ass doing on TikTok? Yeah, because you know what he's doing then? Isn't he playing into TikTok's hands? If TikTok is all this and that and the big bosses and he's exposing them, why is he sat on TikTok using their platform? He's just another one. Wants to be a journalist, but really he's not. But as soon as you go on his website, he's another one. Please give me your donations and support. Please buy me a coffee. No, mate. I'll buy you something, though, and it'll put you to sleep. How about that one? Thinking he can try and dox my address. Honestly, he better come and knock on my front door. Don't dox it. Come yourself, big man. Come yourself. Hey, why have you got to send in all these little creatures? Come and knock on the door. Because your intimidation don't scare me, mate. I'll feed you to me fucking dogs. Simple as that. So let's move on to this one. This space raider looking... I don't know what to make of this one. However, he's asking rug dealers, young rug dealers, with his own words, young, to hand over the rug money and give it to charity. In other words, just handing all your money to LCS News and Rangi and they'll sort it out for you. Never mind that, you know, you're putting your life in danger because you just handed all your rug money to this fool that's, you know, initiated you to just like hand over everything. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Do you know what I mean? Once again, he's asking young people off this app to get involved in a project. Does he have a license to be doing this shit? Does he have any credentials that says he is allowed to work with young people? Does he have any sponsors that can vouch that is allowed to work with young people? No. He's just another little beg on toast. He's just another little beg on toast who's coming on here trying to make out he's some sort of saviour. Well, he's not. We all know what he's up to. And believe me, this weekend, I am going to have a great live to bring to every single one of you. I really am. Tomorrow, I'm about to find out some amazing information and updates, which I will be bringing you this week. Yes, I've got an important date in the morning with someone very highly official. I'm not saying. But yeah, guys, how long I fucking waited for this shit? Woo! Things are moving forward. This is why now, yeah, I'm just going to make it aware to all these little nuggets that are watching me, like these Baldylocks. They can try and come for me all they want, but it's only going to backfire. They need to realise that. So that's his profile there, guys. If you go down, you'll see all the links to LCS News. Let's look at her with her 3 strands of hair. Yeah, look at that. This woman sat there the other night, tried to put out a threat about me. Hello? Hello? Aren't you a woman that's crying out you've had your children removed? This is why. How can you keep your children safe if you're too busy threatening individuals online? Do you know what I mean? Come on. If you can threaten strangers online, imagine what you do to your children. And then you whinge about social workers and you've got all this injustice. But, yeah, you want to come on here and threaten me? Well, listen, sweetheart, your face needs a bit of filler. Those cheeks need filling out a little bit. Because I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to look like, hon. But right now you look like a pepperami to me, yeah? You need to go and put some weight on. Go and eat some food. Chill out. And, yeah, relax. Don't come on here and start mocking other people. Because you, my friend, yeah, barking up the wrong tree. Here's a little charity account. That's just one of them. Remember, guys, he's got multiple. Remember, stop handing your money to this group. Look at that. The snake on the screen himself with all his little minions at the side. Here we go. Here's the creature that I want to discuss now. Give me a minute. I need to sip my coffee for this one. Jesus Christ. We're going to go to town on this one now, guys. Get yourselves ready. Can you not smell him already through the phone? I can. It smells like roll-up smoke. Yeah, baby bells, sour milk, and probably dirty pickled onion monster munch. Oh my God, as soon as I come off here, babe, I'll send you a message. Yeah. Can you not get that stench already off the screen? I can. Because Jesus. When I saw this, I thought, ugh, brother, ew. Ew, ew, ew. So this guy calls himself Jack Reports LCS News. I'm going to show you his page. Wait until you see this. Honest to God. Give me a minute, guys, because you know I'm not very good at all this technology shit. Where are we? Here we go. That's his profile, guys. Yeah? Well, as you can see, I unblocked it because I've got him on the block list. Ah! He's in control now, bitches. So, yeah. This guy has got a YouTube account, which I found this TikTok account from his YouTube account. Are you ready? Watch this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Do you know that song, I'm Living on Benefits? Well, what LCS News and this Jack Reports has done is put a picture of me and my son when he was a baby into that music video. And the comments in a minute, oh, wait till you see them. But I just want to prove a point. That is my fucking son. He might be 16 now, but he's a baby there. Why have they got to use my baby pictures, my children's photos for their own dirty satisfaction, eh? Why have they got to take pictures of babies and fucking kids? Because that's what they enjoy doing, don't they? Have you noticed now, how many weeks have we had this shit going on for? How many weeks has people had their baby pictures stolen? AI videos been created with them now. Come on. And you've all been watching it. So, yeah, I'm supposed to sit here now. And my son, who has seen this, believe me, these ain't going to get away with this shit. The thing is, my son is vocal now. And this is where you've all gone fucking wrong trying to target my kids, because that's where you've just blown your own trumpets. Do you know why? They're literally near enough grown-ass men. My eldest is a grown-ass man. And all these people have done is sit there and mock my kids, thinking that's how they are today. So, look at the comments. Honestly, guys, they're disgusting. Read that. So, apparently, this guy, Jack Reports, has said he's got one of his subscribers that is going to testify. At first, he tried to tell me I had a court order on me. I said, listen, to have a court order, you got to go to court. Got to be arrested, haven't you? Well, I ain't got none of that shit. So bring it out, because we've all seen Rangi's court orders. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, you want to see the comeback I got from him? Apparently, his subscriber's going to testify. He's only talking about Rangi. Jesus, is this all they can do? Tit for tat bullshit. Tit for tat. And yet I'm here just like, really? That's a bit desperate, innit? Read that. Look at me, I just don't care, me, guys. I just jump on there and tell them how it is. I'm not asked. And most of the time, they just delete the comments because they don't like me giving it them back. They don't like it. But this guy's referring to me as hot. TITS. Do you know what I mean? And he'll pass on his regards to Neo. But nicknaming me hot. Yeah. Keep reading. We've got a lot more yet to get through, trust me. And guys, these are just little snippets. This weekend, we are going to be going fully in with deep dives, the whole lot on every single one of these individuals. I ain't asked. I dare them to come to me, the little bitches, instead of sitting there early hours in the morning. Yeah, that Inspector Queen, she's known for copying and pasting and ranking, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Come for me, big men. Do you know what I mean? Come for me. You go after people at the government, you go after the police, you go after everyone else. Come for me. Because you ain't doing a very good job of it. You're embarrassing yourselves. And all you're doing is telling everyone what a dirty, low-life creature cult you all are. And that Queenie was right from day one and get-go. And believe me, you lot ain't... If you really think you're going to target my kids, you are in the fucking wrong place. That's all I'm going to say. Massive, massive hazard. You need to grasp that one. Read that. Michelle Matthews featured on a documentary 15 years ago, LCS News. Why does it interest you so much that I was on TV at the age of 19? Why don't you ever talk about Queenie being in the newspaper not long ago for passing an enhanced DBS and doing good in a community? Why have you got to go back to 15 years in my life? Does it do something to you? Eh? Because that's all you're into, innit, is young girls. Does it excite you watching me all the time? I mean, if only you could have really exposed me, but you can't. Even in my own community. Do you know how many people buzz off that documentary? Do you know how many people sit there today and tell me I have done so well with my life and that my mum and dad would be so proud of me and I don't need to prove shit to no one. Certainly not a bunch of disgusting criminals like you. I mean, let's face it, once again, you're all sat there going, she lost her house. No, I didn't. I give the house up. Number two, look where I am today. Got my own house. I'm happy. I've got a family. What the fuck have any of yous got? Seriously. Eh? Does that hurt your feelings too? Does that hurt you? That Queenie lives in peace and has a lovely little life while you lot are rotting away in your stinky little swamp sock vans. Because that's all you've got, innit? Eh? Begging cups of tea and coffee on TikTok. Is that all you can do? And you, Rangi, if you did have safeguarding qualifications, why didn't you go and get a fucking career? That's right. You can't, can you? Eh? Because you're all a bunch of Jimmy Saviles. Yeah. Jimmy Saviles. So all this here, guys, all this from LCS News. Look at that. Do you know who they all remind me of? Are you ready for this? This is who Rangi and his crew remind me of. Four Lions. You seen that film? It's pretty funny, innit? Really funny. Like, literally, they all just chat bullshit upon themselves. They can never do something right. Do you know what I mean? Always backfires, doesn't it? Well, it's come to my attention, watching this film and watching Rangi and his crew. Yeah, they're in the same remit. Telling you. They really are. Anyway, I've got something else that's going to blow your mind now a little bit. This. Can someone tell me why LCS News and his Jack Report is watching this live map with a ship tracker? You remember the man who said that he shipped a whole load of them out? Why are they currently watching a live tracking system of immigrants? Can someone please help me out here? Immigrants. Can someone please? Anyone? Look. This is what they're sharing. This is the website they've made. That's what the website's called. All set up by this piece of shit here. So no one's going to tell me he ain't part of LCS News. No one's going to tell me he ain't part of anything. Because it was these links that I've clicked onto. Read that. And clearly it says his real name ain't Jack. Which we already know it isn't. Now, once again, why is he watching all of these migrants on a live tracking system coming to the UK? Why did Rangi tell the police he shipped a whole load of them out? What the fuck is really going on? Eh? I'll tell you what's going on. I've got a feeling some of these people are coming over, and that's when some of these kids are going missing, completely vanishing. Just like that. Because it's men like Rangi with the big trucks, isn't it, that promise them a new life. Do you get what I'm saying? Come with me, I'll give you a new life. Get your money, clothes, food. Them poor kids. Of course they're gonna, yeah, I need food, I need feeding. Some of these kids have come over with no parents because they've lost their parents during the transfer over on the boats. You know, some of these people fall into the sea. Some of these people die. So then that just leaves orphans, doesn't it? Children that are washed up on a beach on their own. You know, no mum, no dad. And someone will come along, offer them that love, that hot meal, you know, a bit of clothing, a blanket. Of course they're going to take it. And then boom, that's it, they're gone. Now, after seeing this, I ain't going to sit here quiet, not a chance. And do you know what, guys? This is why else I've been a bit quiet. Because, do you know what? Actually, Lindsay said this the other day. The good old friend Lindsay. When I go quiet, I'm doing what I need to do. And things like this keeps me open-minded. I open one can of worms just to open another. I open one door, I'm opening another. Do you understand? So let's go back a minute now. Let's go back because there's a few people joining in and I want them to get this. So Jack reports LCS News, yeah? Not only have we seen him upload me and my child onto that page at the side of all Rangi's videos and whatnot, but on that bio of that YouTube account is this website that he owns, as well as LCS. And here's a live map / ship tracker. They're watching migrants on a live map. How many is coming over? What location? Then they're uploading it onto this website. There it is. There's proof in the bio. Then you've got LCS News link. As you can see, the whole page is LCS News and the logo. There's the bio about him. There's me and my freaking son in a video on there. But then here's all these videos that they've actually downloaded and watched of migrants coming to the UK and leaving the UK. Yeah. Exactly, Observer, you're right. And the fact that he's blatantly said he shipped a whole load of them out. Some of these kids are being washed up onto shore. They've lost their parents, like I just said. And all they want is a hot meal, a blanket, safe space, and men like these lot come along, give them that false promise and hope. And you know exactly where we're going with this situation. I am doing a lot more deep diving now, and I can confirm their IP addresses as well, guys. It ain't linked in the UK. Their IP addresses, to say they're supposed to be genuine LCS News, why do they need to pinpoint that they're in the Pacific Ocean? I mean, I didn't know you could get Wi-Fi in the fucking sea. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. What are they, a bunch of mermaids? Yeah. So why are they using VPNs? Why are they changing their IPs and putting themselves out there in different countries? And yeah, it's funny that, because my email addresses as well. Did you know my email has had a few attempted signings now? Nearly every hour of every single day for the last 18 months. In different places. The only thing is, they can't get in it. Do you know why? Because there's lots of verifications on there. And they also have a software on my computer which tells me when people are trying to hack my software. So just stay humble, bitches. One step ahead, bitches. Yeah. But whatever they're trying to do, they ain't gonna access shit. They ain't gonna get what they want, because what do I tell everyone on here? Don't ever use your personal email and link it to your social media pages. Always make a separate email for your social media pages. See my personal one? God, you would literally, yeah, you'd have to kill me to get that information, and that ain't gonna happen. So, once again, epic fail for LCS News. Epic fail. Because how do you teach someone how to observe and keep themselves safe online if yeah, you're not aware yourself? So yeah, just had to throw that out there for you guys. So there's the page. You can see me, and there's a video of me and my son. Then clicked on the other link, and look what it brought me to. Oh, this piece of shit here. This one. He has the cheek to call me a tramp. Admits he doesn't know how I live my life. I mean, how the hell does he call me a tramp? But yet he's sat there looking dirty. Do you know what I mean? Calling me hot, TITS. Like I would touch him with a barge pole. I would rather stick pins once again in my eyelids, and I'd stick my fucking eyelids all the way down to my chin. Yeah, just to avoid looking at this piece of shit. But once again, he's another one. Can't see his kids. Not allowed near him. Yeah, he's got issues. He's got a big, massive criminal record. So yeah, he thinks he can come for me. Well, not on my watch, because I want to know now why he's watching migrants. Why is he watching these live trackers? How freaking weird is that? But it's alright, we'll find out. We'll find out more. Don't worry, guys, you can come in the boxes in a minute. So let me just go on to something else. At weekend, I promise you, we're going to have a big, massive live. I'm working extremely hard to get it all done together, just so it's going to go smooth and we're not going to have no interruptions. Like tonight, everything's gone smooth. No interruptions. I like it. And guys, we're not having no dramas as well in my boxes tonight. Don't you worry, me darling. I will. 1 second. Sorry guys, I'm not very good with these freaking TikTok slides. Do me head in. So let's talk about this little creature. The other night he did a live, and he's called, I think it's Enlightened Summer. I don't know, something like that. But he was sat with a guy called Dan Dyer. And yeah, they both spoke about Inspector Queen. When I asked this piece of shit, he had to let me in his box. You can't speak about me and not let me in your box. He won't let me in. Kept blocking me and blocking me, muting me and blocking me. Then he'd mention my name again. Do you know what that's called? Shitbag. Yeah. Don't speak about someone. Block them. When they ask to come up in the box, you block them. This is what I mean. These men want to be in control all the time when they're not. But yeah, Dan Dyer with this piece of shit here, threatening physical violence to me. Once again, you're another one, pal. Sat there in ages the other night going, yeah, I've been on a psychiatric unit, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck whether if you were in the military. I don't give a fuck about your background. There's obviously a reason why you ain't in that profession anymore. There's a reason why you've been to HMP, isn't there? Don't come on here with your little creatures and think you're going to threaten one woman. Are you mad? You're another one. I can see that big yellow nicotine stain on your top fucking lip. And the shit that comes out your mouth is unreal. I'm telling everyone, they're banning all dogs. They banned XL bullies, love. It's a shame they didn't ban predators or wrong'uns like you lot, though, innit? We need our XL bullies. You know why? For creatures like you. Disgusting creatures like you. And you're another one. You're wearing Adidas in 2025, mate. Any man that comes on here gobbing it and calling anyone a tramp or threatening them wearing Adidas, seriously, don't bother. Do not fucking bother. And at this point, I'm not even saying anything's bad with Adidas, but you know when I'm looking at you old men wearing these dirty tracksuits, dirty t-shirts, I'm just thinking, are you actually still trying to be youthful or something? Because you ain't useful, but you're trying to be youthful. Oh, Lord, give me strength. Seriously, give me fucking strength. I can't cope. You need to stop with the snapbacks. You need to stop with these man bags because you're all in your 50s. It's a joke. Your granddads. Do you know what I mean? You're old men. You look like you could be a bin man. Go and get a job. As for Rangi, well, he's got all these qualifications in safeguarding, hasn't he? Why is he not a social worker or an advocate? Or why is he not a professional? Why is he not a solicitor? That's right, he can't even read his own bullshit out. He can't even read one simple thing. A list of MPs' names out on a Saturday evening. He's like, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, come on, mate, spit it out. Call yourself a journalist. Jesus. And you know what? You are all just a bunch of bitches. And I really hope I'm irritating you right now. I do. Because all you've done is irritate me all fucking week. So now it's your turn. But the difference is I'm going to do every single night this week till I piss you off that much. One of yous are going to get in this box. One of yous, at least. Grow a fucking pair. Because you want to go round, don't you? Giving it the, look at me, I'm the big old fucking mighty. Well, do you know what? You're a gob almighty. Gob almighty bullshit. And you're another one. Brush them fucking gnashers before you talk about me, okay? Before you carry my name in that nicotine stinky breath of yours, brush those gnashers. Yeah? Disgusting, mate. Disgusting. Absolutely vile. Let's talk about this piece of shit here. What a name. What a name this is. So not only is he wearing some bitchy ass filter, yeah, but this is Rangi's new minion, Ahmad. He sits there going, any women that have been great, I'm here to protect yous. Any children that have been great, I'm going to protect them. The guy, yeah, sits there preaching about keeping women safe and then promoting his dirty little cheese string on TikTok. Come on, me only flowers, guys. Come and see my cheese string because that's why my name is Mike Ox is little. Do you know what I mean? Because anyone who brags about their cheese string being long obviously has some insecurities because they're probably carrying a maggot with two dried up peas. Do you get what I'm saying? And this guy wants to sit on TikTok talking about his dried up, shriveled little tinky winky where there's young people on this app. Come and subscribe, he says. Oh, I can just smell the baby bell through the phone. Here's another one. Vile. But yet, remember what Rangi's done now and all these lot. What have they done for weeks and months? They've degraded how I look. Well, they've tried to degrade me, but they can't. I'm too beautiful for them. Do you know what I mean? They've gone on about my noo-noo, my chest, talking about how many things I've had inside the noo-noo. Really, really gone into disgusting shit about me. Yet this piece of shit here was promoting his cheese string to victims of LCS News. So can you see what's going on? Can you see how they're getting these women, how they go to vulnerable women? They'll try and use the charm, the looks, but I won't mind whoever's looking at these lot. Honestly, whoa, they need to wobble their heads because none of these are attractive. This guy here has obviously got insecurities because he wouldn't be using bitchy filters and different eye colours. Why do they all want to hide themselves? But yet this guy is on Only Flowers and he works for LCS News. Oh, and then the other night, he's also said he's getting some water pistols. He's a sheriff and he's allowed to carry a water pistol and handcuffs. I dare this big, disgusting, dirty baby bell to come anywhere near me. I promise you now, my ox is going to be chopped. Because it's people like you that put the shits into women feeling like, oh no, he's allowed to go and arrest people. Well, let me reassure you now. This little scumbag that has been reported to the police is not allowed to lay a finger on no one or put a gun or a pair of handcuffs anywhere near anyone. And I can tell you this now, I will stick him where the sun don't shine. And he'll know about it. If I find out this man has touched one woman, especially when he sells his dirty cheese string online, because he's a low, cheap ass, disgusting rent boy. I wonder what little deals he's doing with Rangit. Do you know what I mean? All pimping one another out, you disgusting fucking lot of you. Why does this guy here need to call himself My Ox is Long and go, I protect women who've been great. By the way, will you subscribe to me Only Flowers and come and visit my cheese string? Fuck off. I will put you, mate, trust me. I'll show you cheese string. I'll wrap it right round where your fucking head belongs. You dirty, disgusting cretin. Vile. You disgusting. So come on. Come at Queenie now, eh? Come at me. Because I used to do a bit of modelling. Because I used to do this and that. I'm still pretty fucking good looking now. For 35. I don't need no filters, bitches. But you lot, look at you. Call yourself a man. Coming on here with the bitchiest filter going. And you just like, look at me. Come and look at my cheese string. It only cost me $2.99. Fuck off, mate. I'd rather spend $2.99, yeah, just promoting your ass out on TikTok for what you really are. And I'll make a video go viral about you, twat. How about that, you sick, perverted little rat? And by the way, I've sent you a little Only Flowers page, because I have got that as well. I've sent it along to NSPCC, Bernardo's and the police force and let them know that you are within LCS News. How about that, bitch tits? That'll teach you now not to come for a woman, go on about how she looks and being on Only Flowers when you sell your dirty stinking cheese string for $2.99 a head. Do you know what I mean? Passing it round like twos on a fag. Get gone, mate. Not today, Baldylocks. Look at this one here. We've got MC fucking... I don't even know what you want to call this one. But I'm telling you now, this guy can't rap. MC Cheddar Bomb. Yeah. MC Cheddar Bomb. Squirrel neck. MC Squirrel in the house. Anyway, here's another one. You can't rap. You call that rapping? Eh? Is that supposed to be a rap thing, G? I hate these white men that try to be something they're not. Please don't. It is cringe. You're a granddad. Act like one. Get rid of the snapbacks. Get rid of the hip-hop. Yeah, because there's nothing hip-hoppy about you. You're up in the fields. You live with the sheep. Put the microphone down. Get yourself a job. And shut the fuck up. Because once again, you're another one. Gobshite. You want to watch me? You want to put me out there on these websites in Rangi? I'm telling you now, you little dumpling ass twat. Do you really want a rap battle? Would you love a rap battle? Because I'm telling you now, mate, I would smoke your ass with a rap battle. Do you want one? Should we do a real rap battle? Because you are nothing. You're another one. You're a battered old little pasty. Sat there in Greg's fridge, just rotting away. Dead flaky. That's what you remind me of. A flaky, battered pasty trying to spit some lyrics when really you ain't spitting shit apart from your denture. All right, you little creature. Now you can do me a favour. Keep your nose out of my life. Don't speak about me because you really want a rap battle. We'll have that rap battle because trust me, you would be absolutely domed. And just put the microphone down. It don't suit you in any way at all. You look like you stack shelves at fucking Tesco, love. Oh, no, actually, Asda. All right? So pipe down. Stop talking about how you've been shot up and you've been doing time in jail, this and that, because you ain't no gangster. You're a little prankster. All right, donut. Okay? Now let's move on to the next thing. Fucking Mr. 4D there thinking he's all it. Honestly, I can't cope with him. Here's another little Tommy Robinson supporter, EDL support. Look at this. This is what he puts on his own pictures. Smash or pass, ladies. If these men are out to support any women, help yous, why do they need to be putting their images up with smash or pass? I know what I'd love to do to this guy, yeah? Smash. Right in the head. Because you know what? It's desperation, that, innit? Look at them all, bitches. Smash or pass. Like my picture, I'll rate you. Rate for a like. Rate, I'll tell you how old you look. Ew. Brother, just ew. Not today, sunshine. Not today. You look like fucking Jimmy Savile's brother. Do you know what I mean? The hairless one. If he has one. Anyway. Know what I'm getting at there, guys. So let's move on to the next one. Just bear with me. Bear with me. I want everyone to take a look at these donuts in this picture. No one will ever tell me my work has been a lie. Been a lie. Never. Keep looking. Take it in. I want you to just look at those images. Screenshot. Zoom. Right in. So, do me a favour, guys. Type in the name that you can see there on that image on Google. And then go on to Rangi's Facebook. Look at Rangi's siblings. Well, that's Rangi's nephew. Not brother, but he's got listed as a brother. On Facebook, his name's Cash Latif. You looking? Yeah? 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 Yeah. Rangi and Cash, yeah? Watch this then. No one will ever tell me I've been wrong. Never. Gonna blow your mind in a minute, guys. 1 second. Oh, coming to it. Give me a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Who did I catch in his lady's box not long ago? Huh? Zoom in. Zoom in to the people in the box. And on weekend, guess what I'm going to be showing you? Rangi's Facebook friends list. Oh, yes, I am. I am. I screen record everything I've been doing for 18 months. And I screen recorded his friends list going back 12 months ago when I realised all the Halifax grooming gangs was actually active on his Facebook friends list. Right down to, woohoo, who have we got there? Kashif. Yeah. How interesting is that, eh? Do you know what I mean? And these idiots, that Cash, you go onto Facebook, he's listed is Rangi's brother. But I've been told it's Rangi's nephew. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let's look at something else now. As well, all these little bald-headed creatures have been accusing me of copying and pasting, right? Copying and pasting, apparently. Hello? What do you see there? Who do you see? Once again with a scruffy, dirty little hoodie on as usual. With his big double chin. That big nose. Them dirty eyes. What do you see? What do you see at the top right there? That's right. Mr. Lateef. Yeah, apparently I copied and pasted this shit. Now, how I'm supposed to do this layout when I don't have a clue who all these other guys are in the articles. But yeah, apparently I just whipped this out on AI and I created it. Never mind, you could type that in right now on your Google platform and this will come up in images. Busted, Rangi. Busted. Don't think you're taking a piss anymore, mate, because you ain't. And then, a lot of you are questioning, well, why is he doing what he does today? He's a super grass police informant. I'm sure I just showed you not long ago how someone's just been grassed up on already. Isn't that convenient? To say that I actually warned that person as well. I warned that person. By the way, there's a bigger picture of Cash Lateef. That's Rangi's nephew. Yeah? Watch this. Just watch. Screenshot. Zoom in, guys. Screenshot it before I change it now. No one's going to try and be smart asses with me. Not a chance. Because I told you I'll just keep coming back bigger and better. Stay humble. Because you know what you sat with. No one can say shit or do shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Just give me a minute. We're coming to it now. So I want y'all to take a good look at that picture right now that I've got up. Because in a minute, you're going to take a good look at this picture. Zoom in. Take a picture of that and zoom in and tell me that ain't the same person. Oh, by the way, never mind that the name is Khalifa. Just a different surname, which we all know. Everyone changes the surnames about. Rangi changed his about 20 times. However, it still don't pass the fact that his name is actually Khalifa Lateef. Cash Lateef. Yeah, see, he's a smart ass now. Oh, look at them together. Look. Oh, uncle looking after his nephew, or was it the nephew looking after the uncle? I wonder which way that went, but yeah, apparently Cash actually ended up with a charge. It's all in the newspaper, love. Yeah. And then, who's that, I wonder? Who's going out their way there to cover their faces so bad? You don't want to be seen, does there? No, of course not. Of course not. You do know, though, guys, he's a super grass. Isn't it funny how all these other guys come out of court, not bothered about showing the faces, but him, every single time, he's got to cover his face. Wonder why that is. Shall we have a look? Let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, yeah, look close up. Look at that. Look at that. I dare used to look at Rangi on a bad day when he hasn't got his glasses on and all of that. And trust me, you will see Rangi does not wear glasses. Those glasses are a decoy thing. That is what I'm telling you. Some of you need to grasp that as well. Because he doesn't actually wear glasses. He's never needed them. Now let's look at something else quickly. Where is it? Honestly, guys, I've got so much on my phone, it's unreal. Even I find it hard to keep up. Read that. There we go. Read that, guys. Just read that for me, yeah? Read it. If I've gone quiet, I'm just getting some more things up, guys. Just bear with me a minute. God, I've got so much. It is unreal. One minute, my lovelies. Here we go. I need you to read this. It has now emerged that during the course of the inquiry that Force paid the convicted rapist known as XY, he cannot be named for legal reasons to act as an informant. XY fell out with his police handler, making a series of damning allegations, including claims he'd been told to plant rugs and take vulnerable girls to parties. This led to challenge the court process of the defence, arguing his allegations fatally undermined the police case. Now, look at all the misinformation a lot of yous get. Look at the shit that comes out of his mouth on a regular. I want you to look at the knowledge he tends to more have about the courts and judges rather than social services. Do you understand? I mean, if you're a campaigner against social services, you are going to know a lot about social services. I mean, I asked him once what's PLO, and he was just like, what's that? Oh, yeah, I know what one of them is. No, you don't, mate. A PLO is a public law outline. Last chance to keep your kids. Yeah, that's how I got onto this guy. Thought, hang on. Something a little bit iffy here with this one. This ain't real. I want you to read this. XY, who by now had moved along with his family out of the area and was under around-the-clock police protection, was called to court. Gave evidence from behind a screen. He was questioned on what police had asked him to do and blamed his many inconsistencies on the pressure of working as an informant. I mean, what's his answer for that today? Because he does have a lot of inconsistencies now, doesn't he? 1 minute he was present during rapes of young girls. He knew who the perpetrators were. Then he's been to prison. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just so much to this guy. During the legal submissions, XY gave evidence to the court and made a series of lurid allegations against the police, including claims of racism and that he was asked to plant rugs. Obviously, the judge didn't like him. She thought he was dishonest. XY claimed he was recruited because he acted as an informal taxi driver for some of the defendants. Oh, didn't Mr. Lateef lose his licence as a taxi driver? Let's not forget that now, ladies and gents. However, I want to bring something to your attention. So XY made all those allegations, right, on the police. Oh, yeah, this is who he's running from, by the way, these two. These two are currently sat in prison. The charges of abuse got thrown out for them and the rug charges stuck. But they're actually claiming Mr. XY set him up, and Mr. XY is claiming now he's running. He can't go back to his hometown because he's wanted, because he's being targeted. Hence, look at Mr. Latif's lifestyle. We all need to bear that in mind. However, let's go back. He made lots of allegations about the police, Mr. XY did, didn't he? Well, what I do find funny in that is, well, Mr. Latif made allegations against Middlesbrough Social Care for the exact same things. And he got fined 15k. So when I questioned Rangi and said, well, why did you get a 15k fine? If you was in the wrong, you've got to pay out. If they was in the wrong, they would have to pay out. So why is it Mr. Latif ended up with a 15k fine for making serious allegations against social services, but then Mr. XY did the exact same during his time as an informant? Do you know why I can't talk about the case today or the police? Because he's got a gagging order. And it's been there since 2016. I want you to read this, guys. Read that. This is why he knows so much about the police and judges. So when I'm telling you, watch out who's in your circle, you need to be very, very wary. I have been telling the truth for months and people have come at me, thrown it in my face. You've all tried to put out your physical threats to me and the rest of it. And now look what I'm dealing with. It's gone from outing one man who can't be a man and answer to now having multiple idiots. Multiple idiots that think they can come on here and harass, stalk, and put out physical threats. No. These lot ain't gonna get away with jack shit. And now it's their turn to say, well, you ain't gonna come on here and target women and get away with it. I'm sorry, but it's now their turn. No one's gonna accuse me of targeting the one race, religion, minority. I'm sorry, but you ain't even gonna go there with me. Do you know why? Because I think I've just proved the point. Why is there only one Asian man on my screen and the rest of them are all EDL supporters with the little bald heads, the little stinky beards full of nicotine? They've all got domestic violence charges, abuse charges. I mean, the one who I showed you before, Smash or Pass Man, Darren James. Did you know he was accused as well of molesting his own children? But that's right, he won't come on here and tell everyone, will he? Because they don't. It's all one-sided stories. And they want you to believe in their bullshit. Do you actually really believe MI5 are watching you through your microwave? You really need help. Do you really believe that your water is turning people into devils? I believe it makes us poorly. But it don't turn us into monsters and devils. However, for these lot, the pipe does. And some of these, unfortunately, do have issues in regards to substances and alcohol. Which shocks me really about Randy, because did you all know he drinks? Yeah. Likes a bit of the good old whiskey and brandy. But he don't tell his little friends that though, does he, at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning? No, because it's haram. So yeah, once again, snakes and ladders. You've got to observe behaviours, what they say, how they come across. 18 months. Just look at all these idiots on the screen. Do they really think I'm intimidated or scared of them? I will put their heads in their microwaves. Then they can go and see MI5. because all this bullshit as well about MI5. Where are they? Why would MI5 take interest in these lot? Do you know what I mean? More like the National Crime Agency is taking interest. I don't know about MI5 and 6, but yeah, it's bullshit. Anyway, guys, Vimto, you are right, beautiful. If anyone wants to come in, I am going to be going soon, guys, but I did this tonight more to let them all know that I ain't being fucking scared of this app. Come this weekend, a deep dive is going to be done on every single one of these individuals, and I promise you I'm going to deliver you something big. Last time I did, we're going to do it again this weekend. Yeah, right, beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Are you all right? Do you feel better now?
Mm-hmm.
You've been able to
I do,
say
you
what you
know, I'm quite
wanted to.
chilled as
No,
well. I've had a really good day.
you have, to be fair. I've been howling laughing at some of the things you've said tonight. I know it's a serious subject, but you know the things that you call them and that I've been crying at.
Honestly, the look that I've managed to keep a bit of a lid on my mouth, because when I get going, I just, well, you all know what I'm like already. I don't need to like sugarcoat it, but I get angry with the movements. It's the threats in it for me. Why come on and threaten a woman to make you feel in control? And when a woman comes at them, 1 minute they're telling you the police are corrupt and not to trust them, but they go to the police about Queenie. Queen Bee's threatened to do this and Queen Bee's threatened to do that. If the police are so corrupt, they wouldn't be running to the police on me. It just don't make sense. You're right, Reckless.
It's only me. I changed my name.
Oh, hello, my lovely.
I did put in the chat earlier on, but I don't think you've seen it.
Sorry, babe. You're another one. You know what I'm like when I'm fucking rubbing it on.
Ages ago, I went out and come back in after that.
Are you
But
alright?
yeah, that made me laugh. That what was it? The MI5 in the microwave. That's not broccoli shit. That's magic mushy shit. That
In it just.
he's been on something to say things like that.
Don't get me wrong, right, ladies. I'm not even going to sit here and say we haven't got bad shit going on, because I know we have. And sometimes, right, you know me, I will say it how it is, and I don't have a filter for my mouth. Sometimes I don't want to see what's really going on, as long as it's not affecting me and my kids or anyone, you know, that I know of. Then we need to leave certain things alone in life.
Yeah,
And
but
what I'm
that's a
finding
bit
is,
far-fetched, isn't it, to come out with that? I know shit's going on, but that's a bit over the top.
yeah, like for me, right, I can't sit here. If there's a family that haven't got social services involved, you can't come on here and tell that family, oh, you're going to be next. It's just a matter of time. No, not all families have got social workers or problems. And sometimes this is where people just need to accept that tiny bit of responsibility. Like I did. I went to youth offenders. I was in prison. I let my kids down. I had to do a lot of work. And then do you know what I did love doing? My parenting courses. And do you know what? I enjoyed it. And one thing I did learn, being a gob almighty did not get me anywhere. Gobbing it off in meetings didn't get me anywhere. But sitting there, promising, well, I want my kids, I love my kids, I'll do anything for them, what do you want me to do? I got on with it. And do you know, in the end, I actually realised, you know what, there has been times where I've gone wrong as a parent. And now, look where I am today. I can still
Yeah, but
sit here, I can still admit it. Yeah,
we
it's
all have, haven't we? It's human nature, it's normal. It's not
exactly,
anyone that says is a perfect parent is chatting shit, because
Well,
we're all learning at the end of the day. You know, you learn something new till the day that you die.
definitely,
We're
definitely. And
always
yeah,
with these
learning.
men, it's all about injustice. Sorry, ladies, it's about injustice. They've all fell out with the baby mums and social workers. The social workers have obviously seen that their behaviours ain't right. They're controlling, but they'll come on here. The baby mums have been at it again. They're always in the wrong. But yet it's the baby mums who have got full custody. And whether some of these cases are right or wrong. At the end of the day, we've got to look at what decisions have been made and what evidence is out there. And I have put up clear evidence of court orders that state Mr. Latif. Oh, Vimto, where have you gone, babe? It states Mr. Latif has literally not allowed to go near his ex-wife and things like that, and yet people still do not want to believe or see the truth. That's where I get a little bit annoyed with this situation, because I don't know what more I'm supposed to do to, like, yeah, get the message out there, if that makes sense. Oh, it's all right, babe. I'll give you a ring in a minute when I come off here, darling. Don't worry.
I've not seen the comment.
No, it was just a message through to my phone. I'm just replying.
Oh.
But literally, I just can't believe that for months I've been saying everything about this group, what they're capable of, and the fact that they've displayed the behaviours they have done, the traits. I mean, 1 minute Rangi's going to go and get farmland and grow vegetables and fruit. Have we heard any more about this? No. He was going to donate free food, apparently. Tell you what he wanted. He was asking for addresses to send out plant seeds with his other little friend, if you know, you know. Why do you think they want to give out plant seeds for free? So they can obtain your name, your addresses, your details. You will believe anything to do with these plant seeds. You'll be like, oh yeah, I'll take them. Let me tell you lot. Have you seen my garden? I've got pear trees, apple trees, pineapple trees, fucking lemon trees, everything, orange trees, everything growing in my garden. And most of it has been regrown. Cost me nothing. So why do we need to rely on criminals on here for them to obtain our address so they can send us plant seeds? You know what plant seeds they were talking about, not the vegetables and the fruits. To top it off, where's any more conversation about this? Gone. So that idea and that plan is now out the window. So now apparently Rangi is the local sheriff in town. He's a sheriff now. Apparently he can arrest people. I dare that motherfucker to come anywhere near me, because once again, why is he not arresting me? If he knows this common law bullshit, why is he not arresting me? Do you know why he thinks he's got the substance to go around today with handcuffs? Because he learnt from the police. He loved being an action figure, being Mr.
Yeah, why?
XY.
What's he going to do? Put people under citizen's arrest? Because anyone can do that.
Yes.
But anyone can do that.
But his new minions are going the next level and threatening with weapons.
Well, yeah, but then they'll get in the shit for doing that, because you can't do that.
There we go.
You can't be doing shit like that. Anybody can put anyone under citizen's arrest if you feel you're under threat to the general public or whatever. You can put anyone under citizen's. Anybody can do it.
So yeah, you've just made a good point there, Nat. If these are feeling under threat and Rangi, keep running to the police. Why aren't none of his little bald-headed weasels here come and knocked on that front door? Come and done a citizen's arrest on me, but they're too busy parked outside my house, recording it and plastering it on social media.
Well, they can't be doing that.
Idiots, aren't they? And this is what I'm saying, I ain't going anywhere now. Every single one of them. They wanted to be in the limelight, they're going to get it. And come weekend, I'm going to have a lot of information on every single one of these. And I mean it, we're going to have like a good few hours live. I'm going to put a lot of effort into it. It'll knacker me out. But I just know it's going to be 100% worth it. I'm going to put me all into it. Because there's no way now is this man and all these creatures, it started between me and him. Now look at this. Look at how much it's grown. The women have been minor. They've piped up. Then actually come to me and gone, do you know what, Queenie? I found out stuff. I'm so sorry. It's fine, hon. Forget about it. But yet the only remaining people that stayed behind him is these. These dirty, disgusting perpetrators. Then they want to come for me. Dox my address, write to me,
How have
post
they
my
done
call.
that? How do you get? That's what. How do you do it? How do you get like? How do you get someone's address? I don't.
Locations, IP addresses, it could be anything like that. But in a way, I'm not really arsed because once again, they've showed how spineless cowards they really are. Because I dare them to knock on that door because I'm not one of these vulnerable little women on her own, hiding. No, no, no. They don't understand the moment they knock on that door. Do you know what? It's going to be like that film Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because it'll be game over. And I really want any of them now after listening. They better understand they're more at risk by me than what I'm going to be at risk by them. And that's a true fact. They're a bunch of bitches that don't scare me. And hand on heart, men like this really do set me off now. I've had enough of them. I've put up with them for years. I've been with men like this where they think they can tell you how to dress, what you can do with your life, but they can go out and be whoever they want. No, not on my watch. No, not a chance. And then to top it off, look at the 3D software and printers they can afford, but yet they can't afford a roof over their own heads. But yet they want to target people who've got nice homes, obtain addresses. Well, the National Crime Agency is all over this shit, and I ain't asked. I will happily sit here and tell people I've gone all out on these motherfuckers because I'm going to put a stop to them. And I know the links in Dubai. The other week I was told to shush, but I ain't gonna shush. Sick of being shushed. But did you all know there's a big man in Dubai shaking hands with these lot called Big Dave? Yeah, Big Dave. Just now I'm watching you two because you know what? You're just nothing but a big Jimmy Savile. I mean, fancy only marrying and paying for these Thai women. Is that all you can do? Is go to another country, buy yourself a young girl, a young wife. Do you know what that tells me, old man? You're nothing. You might have some links with different people wherever, but that don't scare me either, because seriously, everyone's got a few links. Do you know what I mean? But my point is, once again, knock on the door. Because I ain't going to sit here no more. I ain't going to hide, which I've never hid anyway, but I'm not hiding. Come and meet me. Why can't all of yous come and sit at a table with me? Or do I scare all of yous that much? Scare Rangy though, don't I? What do you reckon, that?
Joke, innit? I think it's a joke. The whole thing.
How many times have I gone to meet him at a police station to get this shit put out there? And anyone who's passionate about wanting to support kids and women, you'd be clearing your innocence, not
Have you
sending in
seen?
these lot.
Have you seen the comments?
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what, wee man? Don't surprise me. Let me guess, was it Neil Anderson who shit himself by any chance? They all think they're being set up by MI5 or 007 and shit, and it's just like, wow. These guys, I mean, don't get me wrong, if they've got an illness, then I'll empathise, but these have not got an illness. They're literally blagging everyone's head. They're making women believe. Now, we all know the justice system is fucked up and shit. We all know the police have let many victims and women down, and
Oh
they still
yeah,
continue.
and
Oh, God. Don't surprise me. So, yeah, like, these lot, to genuinely tell women, can't trust the police. They won't come and you'll report a crime and they won't come and help you. Do you know why they keep telling you that? Because when they come for you, they want you to believe the police ain't going to help you with the matter. Do you know how many women the last few months said, Queen, why does he keep getting away with it? He's been on bail. Well, when was the last on bail? A few months ago, and they've let him off. Why has Rangi been let off? He's been arrested in all these different cities: London, Bradford, Manchester. We all seen that on a live stream. I mean, he went into a police station and told him he shipped a whole load of kids out. And now tonight we've just learned that Jack Report LCS News has been watching an online live tracker of migrants. That is really fucking weird. A shipping tracker. And by weekend, we're going to have more answers on that because I'm really fully looking into this now. But that really concerns me. And do you know what? The fact that when these national inquiries start, these are things that the police have got to answer today. This is what they did years ago. They let women down. They didn't listen to people. They didn't empathise with none of these poor victims. And today, some of these women, including myself, I'm going to be honest, the justice system would rather pay out criminal compensation than bring up trials. And sometimes a trial and facing the person that has done something to you can make you have a bit of closure. You see the criminal compensation side, do you know what I see that does to people? It's the government paying for people to become, well, to have addictions. The government and the justice system are paying for people to destroy their lives because realistically, if you can never move forward and get closure after a trial or a court hearing, and instead you're being paid out and you can go out and what are you going to do? You'll get the money, but then your thoughts are still there. Your trauma's still there. That's not been bought and paid away. So what do? You drown it, don't you, with alcohol and substances. And then before you know it, that money's all gone. And then you're still back at square one. You never had justice, and all the justice system did was add to giving you more and more trauma, giving you more and more problems, and not being able to give you any closure. And one thing I really am starting to find difficult in this life is how much money today the justice system is throwing out in compensation and for women and victims to destroy their own lives, but won't even dare take certain cases to trial. Because why is that again? Political wars. It's all about race, religion, political wars. The MPs don't want to be seen as doing something wrong. Do our lives not matter anymore? Is that how it is? Every woman in the world. Are we all supposed to just sit here and suffer? Same with the children. Like,
Well,
you know,
yeah, that's how it's going, isn't it? The
it is.
world's
It is.
fucked.
We've been thrown under a bus. And now, look at everything that we use to protect ourselves. So now you've got to pay to have an XL bully to look after you. I mean, that just takes the piss, doesn't it? They banned XL bullies, but they won't ban predators living near school gates, living near parks, living near children in general. They shouldn't even be living in the fucking public at all. But they wanted to ban XL bullies because XL bullies, people was making an income and blah, blah, blah. But because they're vicious. Well, I'm sorry, but I've got an XL bully across American Staffy. And do you know that is my big freaking baby? And do you know the way I've taught him and trained him and put work into him? Every time GMP comes into my house and I go, it's all right, he won't bite you. He will if I tell him to, though. Sometimes the officers will look at, and I'll just be having a bit of banter with them. Honestly, 5 minutes later, they're all over my Snoop. They love him. I've taught him how to do, where's your suspect? Get your suspect. He can switch on and off. It's about the effort you put into him. And do you know what? Today, us women are not even allowed to walk around with anything in our handbags. And now we're not even allowed to walk around with a beast of a dog on a lead to
Well, yeah,
protect
because I
us.
think it goes through. It's any dog in it, but I think they do have. I am wary of dogs because any dog, not just an XL, but just dogs in general, because they switch. You know what I mean?
No, they do, and I get that, but it's about being a responsible, like us being a parent. If you're a responsible parent to your kids, you learn to be a responsible owner to your pets. Like I've got ducks, cats, dogs, as you all know, and every single one of them animals together get on. And people will come in and go, wow, do they not all go for each other? I'm like, no, the ducks sometimes will be clinging off the back of Snoop. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? There's like literally you can do anything with animals as long as you bring them up from being very young, right? And they will all come together, get on, personalities are flowing and growing,
Yeah.
and
No, I get that. I understand that. You know, a lot of it. I think 90% of it goes on how how you bring them up. But I think they still have it in them where they can just switch. One day
yeah,
they're
they
fine.
do. But I
Next
will
minute,
be honest with you. My routine with Snoop, like this is how I do it, yeah. I've trained him to the point that he's by my side all the time. At night, he'll switch off, go to bed. Like, literally, if someone knocks on the door, it's my responsibility to calm him down before that person comes through the door. If you can take that pure control over your dog, you're in a really good place with them. There is unfortunately owners that will either not give a crap about the dogs, leave them to do whatever. They've lost that bit of control over the dogs. It's about having control, and sometimes you need that control, especially with big dogs like what we've got. And you know what? It's wonderful. In fact, I love having that control over him because now I've got a male that is a male dog that is doing something that I'm designing him to do, and that is to protect me and other women and kids. Like, he loves women and kids in general. He really does. Whereas men, he is very wary of. Someone could walk towards me and say, hello, Michelle, are you okay? And if you say hello, Snoop, oh, he's all for you. But if you're stepping in front of me and you're just giving me direct eye contact, but you look like you're going to come for me and you're not saying anything, Snoop will dive at you just like that. And especially if I say, suspect, go, he's all over it. If I say, drop the suspect, that's it, he'll let go. And that is what I love that bit about my dog, the fact that I can switch him on and off. But once again, you are right, all dogs are unpredictable. It's just about how we control them. Do you know what I mean, babe? It's a bit like your kids as well. We've got to fucking control them.
you know, you
You
know.
know, I used to say I lost control over my Kieran many years ago when he was a teenager. He
Yeah,
was really,
I had it with our Olivia. I had
yeah,
it, but you
so,
know what? Now she's the most respectable kid. She's 19 now, but she's grow grew up. She's the most respectable. She's a little shit still, but she's got that respect for her elders, and you
yeah.
know what I mean. Whereas she didn't have that before, and I thought, oh my god, what am I going to do? It was
Good
like
night, darling.
she's like me, but 10 times worse. I can't deal with her sometimes. I can't cope.
Honestly, I get like that with my Kieran, especially on a weekend. He drives me insane. But do you know what? Honestly, I am just so grateful that he come out on a positive side. And guys, I'll be honest with you. As you know, my eldest, yeah, I used to get calls, Michelle, Kieran's on Facebook fighting in a gang. Like, what do you mean he's fighting? 14 years of age, fighting groups. I'm talking, if you look at the video, there's 20 kids, teenagers, youth, all stood around him. And what he's doing, he's fighting with the main person that's gobbing it off. And I used to say to him, do you not care that one of them people could have something in the hand or they could put something in your back? Nope, don't care me. And that is when I started to get scared more. The moment he got out there and he started, because he's been fighting since I'd say about 11, 12. But going into professional fighting, you have to,
Yeah,
like
but
he
he's put
says,
that
you've got,
energy in. It's the discipline in it, but he's
that's
put
it,
that energy into
discipline.
that now, which
Yeah,
is
and now to watch him come out the positive side, and every weekend, he's now training the younger kids. And it's nice because not long ago, a girl come to him and said, look, this lad's approaching me not nice. Can you ask him to stop? And my Kieran sat down with that young boy and told him that's not appropriate. If you're all going to work together in the gym, you work together nicely. She says no, you leave her alone. And do you know what? I am so proud of the man he has become today. Literally, and this is where none of these idiots here on this screen, they can call my sons asbos and brats. But just look at what I've achieved today. 2 beautiful sons. As well, the comments that I've had. Are you ready for this? Do you know what? This is funny. What's up, Michelle? Or was it Queen or something in the comments? Are your kids too old to go in the care system? Well, let me tell you bald-headed weasels on the screen who's not allowed near your kids. You've all been done for something disgusting against your kids. I put up a fight for my kids. I also won complaints and ombudsmans and big massive case hearings. What have you all ever won? That's right, nothing. And you're not even winning today. Look at yous. My kids wake up every day and tell me they love me. That's all that matters. My kids got a nice home, a mother that will fight for them. I don't give a crap. I will go to prison for my kids. I'll do time. But you see, you weasels, you ain't got nothing. Just remember, my 19-year-old has achieved more than any of yous in your 50-odd years of being on this planet. All you're good for is sitting there abusing women online. Yet my 19-year-old can get in a cage and give it out proper. But you lot sit on here and abuse women. And do you know one thing my son has realised as well? Just what a lot of weasels you all are. You sat on here, you put my mum, his grandma's picture, and you tried to torment him. And then when he told you straight out in the boxes, you all go running, don't yous? Why not speak up? Because do you know that documentary you put up from 15 years ago that me and my kids were on? They was just little boys, but they're now adults. Why not speak to them? Call them a brat now, dickheads. Because this is what you don't want to do. You just keep going back to people's pasts because you lot ain't got nothing else to do. And my son, one more person wants to push it and call him anything, I promise you now, I will go deep into your family fucking tree. And I don't like doing shit like this, but I will dig out everything and I will absolutely hang you out to dry. Because no one puts my dead mother up on TikTok, especially when she were never on here. And you certainly don't refer to her as a crackhead because she weren't on drugs, especially when you all look like that. Ugh, please. You all look like that and you have the cheek to call my mum. If my mum were here today, she'd make mincemeat out of yous. Do you know what she'd be like with yous? The price of fucking fish nowadays. I can hear her words now in my head. You don't understand. My mum was more ruthless than me. I think you've all noticed that. However, you've mocked her. She weren't disabled. She don't deserve that scooter. How fucking dare you? That woman unalived herself a couple of weeks after she were great. Yeah? Y'all want to sit here and slag her off? Call yourselves supporting women, do yous? I will turn yous all inside out. You want to keep mentioning my mum and my children. Do you understand? Look at all of yous on the screen. Look at you. And I know you're all watching me. But look at yous. Look at the state of that. Selling your fucking cheese strings and only flowers at your age. You are vile. Honestly. Who wants to see your dirty gone off baby bells, cheese strings, mushrooms? Because I'm telling you now, your faces ain't attractive. So I just can't imagine what you are selling, what is attractive on only flowers. And now I'm starting to think, is that why you targeted me? Is that why you went on about me and my looks? Because, you know, you lot are nothing to me. So why do you think you can dictate to me how I can dress, how I can look? Do you know what Rangi did, everyone? He went away and called me a prostitute and told everyone that I'm haram, I'm a white, gory, trash woman. Oh, yeah, you want to hear everything that's come out of his mouth about me. Yeah, there's his little minion up there asking my decoy account the other night, did I want to buy his cheap $2.99 images of his cheese string? Ah, or I can't cope. I really can't cope. I just, when you think of the scenario now, poor Queenie has been put out there by Neo Anderson and everyone for months. And the whole time, these lot have been trying to sell their mushrooms and whatnot online. I don't know what to make of it. Yeah. It's like a woman does whatever. They will come for a woman, but they can do what they want, how they want, and torture people in the process of doing it. Well, no, they ain't gonna make me feel like shit for being good looking. I'm 35. Do you know what I mean? If I want to look good, if I want to get up and put a bit of makeup on, put a nice outfit on, I mean, we've already established that I do dress very well as well. Do you know what I mean? They don't like that. While they're all wearing the little flip flops with Adidas tracksuit bottoms, and then you've got what's that one there with his Jimmy Savile leather jacket on. Then you've got him up there with his little cheese string with no t-shirt on, thinking he's Mr. Muscle Man, but clearly he's not. He just looks like a pepperami. Do you know what I mean? I can't cope with a lot of them. I really can't. It just says it all. But I ain't prepared to take no more shit because I'm ready now to just let rip. And I don't usually go too deep into shit, but one more time I'm going to say it. Fucking mention my mum or my kids, and I promise you, I ain't going to be responsible for my actions. That's all I'm going to say. Because these lot do not have the room to talk about people seeing their kids. Half of them see him there, green dick, with the mobile phone in his hand. He admitted to using something, abusing his own kids. His daughter needed to get stitches in places where children shouldn't be getting stitches. And yet they think they can target me. Is that not just taking the fucking piss? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, right, Vincent, babe.
Yeah, I just thought I'd come back on. Did you get my message?
Yeah, do you feel a bit better?
Yeah, I do. I feel a bit better now.
That was me
Sorry
that this
about that,
morning.
guys. Normally your turn to do that.
I know, yeah. Do you know what? I've been
Oh,
all right
yeah.
today, to be fair. Apart from this morning, but like, obviously I've had a really good day, and I think sometimes anxieties and having a shit day can play a big part on how we end up being by the end of the night.
You
And do you
know
know
what? You know
what?
when I said to you about them fucking nightmares I keep having. Honest to God,
Yeah.
I'd fell asleep this afternoon and I'd had a real corker of one. So it could be that as well. You know what I mean? Just like because it was bad. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
we'll have a
weird.
good
Do
catch
you
up
know what?
anyway.
Today, I felt all of a sudden I come over dead dizzy, and my head was banging. And I had to lie down. I was all right this morning, got up fine, and then this afternoon I just felt so ill, so dizzy, so sick, and I had to lie down. Don't know what was up with me.
Oh, great. Rangy's working that fucking black magic on us, isn't he? Oh,
No,
get
mate,
that
I
little
don't
mix
believe
track
you.
on.
I'm having. I ain't believing it, so you can't be real on me.
Oh, I'm joking.
I
No,
refuse to
it'll
believe.
ricochet. That black magic will ricochet. It'll
No,
bounce back
don't
to
think
him.
I'm above getting naked in the garden one of the nights when it's raining and doing it straight back to him.
We're witches, remember. Guys, I'm going to mention something, but I can't say its name for obvious reasons. But guess what? Did you all know that it done a live at 2 o'clock the other morning with my face up as usual after it's not been on for a few weeks? Going, what was it? It was with that Escape the Matrix, and it was all about how it needs to do a run because it needs to lose weight. He's been a bit bored, so he thought he'd come back on TikTok, but he used my picture, which tells me it's still watching me. It's probably watching me right now. But I hope you
Probably.
like that latest video. You know where Maudine's doing a run, because I'm telling you now, it really resembles him.
You run, run, run.
Yeah, you better run, 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 because he's going to be needing to do more than 8 miles. And he had to get his little bus the other day as well from Bradford to Leeds and Leeds to Bradford. So you all know who I'm
Well, that's
referring
because
to.
that's probably because Boss Man wants his car.
I know, yeah. Boss man's like, mate, I need your car today. I've got to go to this police station. I've got to
Got
go to that police
got a
station.
shipment coming in.
Mm?
Mm.
But yeah, I'm excited, for morning. Got a really good day.
I know what you've got tomorrow.
You know what I've got on tomorrow, don't you?
I do. I'm very
Yeah.
excited as well.
I know, I'm fucking really excited. So yeah, guys, this week we're gonna have lots of updates. But weekend, I promise you, like that big live I did a few months ago where I had my MI5 costume on and shit like that. Yeah, well, this weekend we're going all out. We are gonna have another showdown. We're literally gonna hopefully rattle these cages until they get in my box. They've got
You
to
know who's
speak
tried to
up.
come in here tonight? Sorry, Shell. You know who's tried to come in here tonight? The cheek of the fucking devil they've got.
Who?
You know that Adam Ad who was saying he don't like Rangi, he don't like anything he says, but he disbelieves everything that we say.
Oh yeah.
Him, I seen him come in. I thought, you know what, you can naff off and
What was he
all.
called?
Lot.
Adamant.
No, Adam Ad
Ah, I was
ID3.
gonna say fucking Adamant.
Well, I'm very happy with tonight, in fact, I'm very happy in general right now. I am. Sometimes we just need to air it off, and do you know what? I just don't give a fuck anymore. Really don't. These men, they're not even men, right? They're not men. They're just creatures. But the fact that not one of them have got the substance to come to my face, pick up the phone, knock on my door, you know what? Tells me all. But my time will come. I'll be going to them. They just don't know when. And when I do, their
They're just
faces
going to sit
will be.
outside your house, smelling the cheese string.
Oh, Jesus, I can
Yeah,
smell a cheese string. You love that, don't you? You love that,
tickled
Kez.
me, that has.
I know you do.
It's tickled me all day. I've been laughing every time you've said it to me. And
Oh, honestly.
and Baby Bell. I've been crying all day every time you've said it to me.
I just can't get over the fact that he's gone
Another
from.
one that you've had me with tonight, and I've heard you say it loads of times before, but tonight, and when you put it to that blog's picture of fucking squirrel neck, I've been absolutely crying. You know, when you go to
Honestly, do you know what's got me out of the whole situation? The other night with that, Mike fella, I'm not even going to say his name,
Yeah.
but that Mike fella, yeah, he went from, by the way, I'm a decoy account, guys. It's called Shauna. It's got Lucy Jorge on there. You should know the shit we had with her last year. Well, both of them, her and Rangi. But, like, literally went, hey, Shauna, sign up to me, Only Flowers. And then 10 minutes after, yeah, I'm here to do one thing like Rangi, protect women and kids. I thought, oh my God, you dirty
Yeah,
no good.
you know
Share.
me.
Ringing it.
Telling
Sorry, I think so. Uh, what happened to her? Whatever happened to her? That Lucy one.
Oh, she's disappeared now. She's gone back to YouTube. She still posts about Positivity Queen and Laura, but she don't post about me. We all know why. She got finished off by me. Simple as she couldn't keep up with me. And you know what? I'd love for that bitch to pipe up again. Because you know what? Sometimes I need someone like her to just give me that bit of a right, but unfortunately she's gone. Fortunately she has gone. So it's good for the TikTok community, but it ain't for me because sometimes she was a bit of fun. You know when you're having a shit day and you're like, right,
Yeah.
this bitch wants to pipe up. I actually look forward to laughing at her, but she couldn't keep up with me, so that was another one out the window. I do know she went to Rangi though. She actually messaged him, but eventually we got her account took down. She's now
oh,
on YouTube. She's abandoned a kid and she's gone to live in Greece.
Oh.
it's all right for
Yeah.
some.
Well, to be fair, babe, she ain't even got no money. She got nothing. She'll admit all the time, like a
You know what,
universal
mate?
credit.
It's people like us. I mean, I don't know how many of us on here and are listening, like, have got the same situation as me and you, like, adult kids that live at home, and like, we ain't asking them to leave, or you know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And all these people with little babbies are just chucking them out on the street. What the? Oh God! You know what? They make me sick.
it's horrible, isn't it? Like,
How can you throw
literally, you
out
don't.
little kids and just be like, oh, I've got to go out this weekend and flog me gash, bye. Just honest to God.
This is it. And Lucy Jorge, she's on a third boyfriend already in Greece. She just parades on a moped all day
Oh,
long.
what happened to that bloke she was with who had that
Oh,
badge?
Colin dumped her.
Did he?
Yeah, Colin went by Lucy. Oh, and I know Colin went to the police on her as well. She got done for a further 2 stalking charges and a racism charge as well.
Okay, no.
And she's still trying to stalk our facts freak out. And yeah, well, you know, facts freak, he just gives it back, and I find it hilarious. So she's got issues with everyone else now, but not me anymore. So I'm a bit wounded about that. But never mind. I've got all these men here that I want to play with, and none of them want to come at me. They just want to talk about me, threaten me. You know, like they give it this talk. We're going to change the world. We're going to arrest the police. Well, they're doing the same with me. We're going to deal with that Queenie. All these months, and I'm still fucking waiting now. Do you know what I mean?
No, they're never going to do anything apart from come and sit outside crying because they're scared to knock the door.
But what are they
Trust me.
doing sat outside? I don't understand.
It's intimidation that I've been told if I don't stop talking about Rangi, then it's going to continue. But I ain't going to give up.
Did you tell him I had them phone calls the other night from Wangy's girlfriend, Whitehall?
Oh, no, Vincent, you tell everyone.
Oh God! About 3 days ago, somebody had doxed my number to Rangi and his mates, I think. And I had a bird phone me, and she was saying to me, "You better leave my boyfriend Wangi alone." And I was like,
Wangy.
"Yeah." I told her. I said to her the first time, I said, "Listen, I don't know anybody called Wangi." I said, "So stop winging me." I said, "What's your name?" She said, "It's Whitehall." So it shows out the voices. Yeah, it's Wangy's girlfriend Whitehall keeps phoning me.
Wangy.
Honest to
But,
God.
Vincent, tell him what was the comment she made about me getting close to the truth?
She said, "You're getting too close to Wangy's secrets now, so you're gonna have to stop giving it to him." I said,
Say
I don't know
Rangi.
anybody called effing Rangi. Wangy. I said, the only guy I know is a guy called Rangi. I said, and it can't be the same person. And she said, I'm his girlfriend, Rachel. Yeah. Oh no.
Fucking hell.
I hope she's not listening, because if I get any calls tomorrow,
I
I'm
hope
telling her.
Rangi's listening.
Well, he might. Wangy, if you're listening, you better stop sending Rachel to ring me. And have
Oh, Wangi.
Wangy.
Wangi, Wangi.
Let's give him a whole new name all on her own. And look at when I heard him, my press recording, it was like, oh, I don't want to be Mark's girlfriend. No, we're not. Well, why not? Why not? I've got to be married to him. And if I've got to be married to him, you better be his girlfriend. You better be nice about it as well.
Oh, can't cope. And that other one putting his little farewell message up to the council. That was hilarious. I can't say his name, but that was just next level. He
Was
goes,
he ringing Christopher?
yeah, he's going, this is the last message you'll get from me now. And then a couple of hours later, there's another one. I'm just thinking, this guy is on a hype.
He was never winging Christopher.
Oh, God. Honestly, do you know what? I've had so much fun tonight. It's been good. And these lot, I hope they're all fuming, because come this weekend, I'm going to rattle every single one of their cages.
Are you going to
Rattle
wattle it?
or you're gonna what? Rattle or wattle?
Wattle.
Yeah, you make sure you're down with wattling because Whitehall's whistling.
I hope that fucking Mike guy ain't wattling that cheese string. Disgusting
Oh, fuck.
creature. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why he thinks he could put his name like that. It should be
Put it
maggots
back up on
with
the
2
screen,
dried
Shell.
up
So you
peas.
was calling, oh yeah, you was calling Squirrel Neck. That's my favourite one. That one was when you said it about him.
Let's have a look.
It's the one with the not him, not the ginger hair with the glasses and the microphone. It was, yeah, it was. It was him. Ferret face, just get him up.
Ferret neck, fucking ferret.
MC Ferret Neck. Rangi's a badger. 1 minute, let me just find it. Oh yeah, guys, this is the one, yeah. Mike OX is little. That should be his name. But guess what? This is the one who tried to sell his cheese string. That's how low we went on TikTok.
For 20 pence a picture.
Do you know what I mean? Who the hell wants to see that? And this one, oh, I've got to tell you guys as well. This one, he looks like Fred Flintstone. Well, did you know he was in the police station today? And I've got it on record. I'll put it up tomorrow. He was only
You've got it.
recording children.
Oh yeah, you talk. Oh, what about hearing Wangy the other night talking about the boat, the motorboat thing? Or are you keeping that for another night?
Yeah, we'll keep that for weekend because I'm going to play the video and hopefully we can get that group in to watch.
Well, if not, I'll send it to him privately after.
Yeah, because I'll be sending it you anyway, like I said, so you don't need to worry about that one.
No, though.
1 minute. You know, I've got that much pictures on here and videos, it's unreal.
No, what a shitty iPhone.
Oh, don't, babe, do you know how much I paid on here for some megabytes and shit? Here he is, look at that.
It looks like now next to him.
Oh, Jesus.
It does, don't it? Look at the couch.
Like, why the hell why is he even doing hip hop at his age? You want to hear him, babe? Talks
Do you know
about.
who he looks like, mate? And you haven't been able to put your finger on it all night, but I can see it's Chris Evans. Look.
Yeah. No, right, but do you know what makes me laugh? He's rapping. Well, he's not even rapping. It sounds like he's talking with just a fucking theme tune in the background. But he's going on about the government.
Doing it?
What?
Mate, you're gonna have to send me that video. I need to see. I need to see it. I thought you was joking. I thought he was talking. It's a thing or something. I thought you was taking the piss.
No, trust me, babe. There's loads of things of him rapping, and he's just like, he's talking about revolution, social workers, and I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Simon Cowell said, "No, pal, get gone." Do you know what I mean? I'm just like,
He ought to be whapping about Wangy and Whitehall at this point.
he calls himself Mr. 4D. That's his name on TikTok, guys. Go and check him out.
Mr.
Honestly,
4D.
rather gonna piss yourself, rather gonna faint, or you're gonna want to book it because I cringed that much when I watched him. I really wanted to be sick.
Oh, guess what?
What?
I tried that hair trimmer thing. It's really good. You know, for the money, like considering like what it is.
Right,
it was really
Send
good.
me the link.
The only thing I'd say is do it outside because it's supposed to collecting the thing, but it just goes everywhere. And I was doing it like with a lamp on, and I don't notice till
Mark, get the Uber.
Mark, get the Uber. Oh yeah, but I'm gonna go and finish it off outside tomorrow because I only did the underneath. I'll do the top tomorrow outside. But yeah, it's good. I'll send you the link for it.
Yeah, buzzing. I look forward to that.
And you know the heated brush. It don't. I don't think it blows like a hairdryer. It just gets hot and it's got like the bristles on. Have you seen them?
Yeah, does it work?
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, that's decent.
Well, I'll send you the links for the ones I got because they was quite cheap.
Buzzing. 1 second, check that out, babe.
Oh God, you know, I can't. Please don't. Please
We're all
don't.
gonna be saved, guys. Not long,
Don't.
and this is it. I'm really not taking the piss either. Apparently Jesus is really coming back. However, we all know Rangi often uses Jesus is coming. Did you know this is going to happen? That's coming. Well,
How much for the pictures of Jesus on OnlyFlowers?
oh, no, yeah.
Oh, I'm good, because if he's going to Wangi, he's obviously going to be pimped straight out of there. And I want a picture of the string. I want to see Jesus string in my inbox.
Oh, don't. I can't fucking cope, Kaz. Oh, look at Neo here.
Don't even think he's a bad man. Oh my God.
Mel, listen to one of his videos, babe. You're going to be fucking cringing. Yeah, oh my God, look at Neo where he's at. Look at me, guys.
Look at him trying to be cool and hard.
I know. Baby, make me a brew and go and check on the duckling. Please. Thank you.
Oh, where's the baby doing? I forgot to ask you earlier.
All right, he's in the incubator chilling. I'm hoping he's going to pull through. It's just been one of those fucking years, I think, with my ducklings. But look at me, I've got a good couple of little babies that are doing well, and I really can't complain. Pingu.
Wait till you put him with Pingo. I was going to say, wait till you put him with Pingo.
Oh my God. Honestly, Kez, tell everyone, what is that duck like? Every time I leave the room.
Quack, quack, quack,
Yeah.
quack, quack. He goes absolutely berserk.
Oh, I love him. He's so cute. But
you can hear him, you know, when he's on the floor behind you. I can hear him now, like pat, 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 with his little feet going dead quick.
And the dogs, well, Snoop's been a bit of a little shit this afternoon. Constantly on, it's every time the heat gets hotter, he seems to play up.
What happens? He's been like that.
Yeah, when I say play up though, you're like, right, stop it now. And he'll look
he's
at
me. Off the bed, in there, out there, messing, tripping you over, under your feet.
Pottering about.
Treading on my feet, breaking my toes. Because he's heavy. 47 kilograms. I can't stand that on my toes.
Do you know what I think Snoop's about that now, you know?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's a big boy.
He's standing up, he's about 5 foot tall.
And
it's only because you're only 5 foot tall.
He's there when he stands up tall.
He towers over you when he picks his head up.
I'm 5'2".
Oh, he'd have his hands on your shoulders and be looking over your head, our buddy would.
Snoop does that. I love it. It's the most cutest thing.
Honestly, I took a right picture of our buddy earlier. I'll send it you in a bit.
I'm going to show this to everyone. Look at these court documents, guys. Before I go off for the night, I'm just showing you little bits and bobs. I've scrubbed out a few things on it. However, this is official court documents. Read, take it in. Read, take it in. I can't believe what time it is. Jesus
I can't read that. Not got my glasses
Screenshot
on.
it and zoom it, babe. That's what people do. Just screenshot it and then zoom it on your phone later.
You just send it me.
Yeah, I can actually. It is on my actual TikTok account. Yeah, I'll send it you. I'll send you the pages over.
You know, before we get to bed, after we've come off here, I need to give you a quick ring. Is that all right?
Yeah, cool. You're giving me a wing.
Well, just have a look at the messages I've just sent you. You'll and you'll see whether I need to wing you or not.
Right, well, I'm going to come off now anyway because I'm knackered. But, everyone, I will be on tomorrow night. We'll have a little, same as what we've done tonight, really. But then at weekend, it'll be on Saturday night when the big live is going ahead. And I'm going to try and get a few guests in as well, which will be good. So, yeah, thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for listening. It has been quite busy, actually, tonight. I'm impressed. But That's all I...
Yeah, well, don't be going overboard.
Say that again, babe.
Don't be going
No, I
overboard.
won't. I won't.
No. Yeah, no. No. Fucking shut
No.
up.
I'm not that bad.
Fucking
I
liar.
know, just can't help it. They just get the better of me, innit? It's these men. Well, they're not even men, creatures. Oh, thanks, Mel, darling. Good night and God bless, sweetheart. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'll be on tomorrow night, same time. We'll have a little rant and whatever about these, but I'll have some updates too. And then Saturday night,
We'll have a one.
we'll have a one. And then on
We'll see.
Saturday, we'll
We'll
have
see
a
if-
good one.
If Rachel wings me in the meantime, I'll get her to see if I can get her on TikTok to come into the wife tomorrow.
And our Wangy, well, I hope he's been watching tonight because it's been really, really fun, Wangy.
Yeah, we need to know all about Rachel. You need to tell us all.
Wanky wanger.
Right, ladies. I love
Hey.
yous. Good night and God bless.
Just come in and said hello to you.
Who?
Basil.
All right, Faisal, you good, my lovely. Faisal, tune in tomorrow night, honey, on Saturday, 8 p.m. We're going live, and it's going to be a big live like we did the other month. So please do tune in.
It's going to be a big wave.
It's going to be a big one. Bigger.
Wangy and Rachel.
Yeah. It's going to be bigger than Wangy.
Big wave about wanky wanger.
and how much they love each other.
Right, that's it, you two. You're a bad influence.
I'll speak to you in a sec. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye, lovelies. Good night, guys. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. Thank you for joining tonight. And once again, and if any of these weasels want to challenge me on that, then we'll see on Saturday, won't we? Because I told you every single night this week, I am going to push their buttons to the point they're going to feel like they've got to come to my house. Take care, stay safe, Mal. Take care, stay safe, Mal.